Mr. Speaker, in just a few days, on 6th March 2026, our dear nation Ghana will celebrate 69 years of independence on the theme Building Prosperity, Restoring Hope. This theme is not merely ceremonial, it is the blueprint that guides our administration's vision and actions. It reflects where we have been, it acknowledges the difficulties we have endured, and confidently declares the direction in which we are headed. At the heart of this vision are two complementary and mutually reinforcing agendas. One, the Resetting Ghana agenda, and two, the Accra Reset. The Resetting Ghana agenda is our national commitment to restore economic stability, rebuild public trust in our democracy, strengthen our institutions, and deliver tangible improvements in the lives of ordinary Ghanaians. It is about turning the page on years of mismanagement and confronting our challenges with honesty, and charting a new course anchored in fiscal discipline, transparency, and sustainable development. The Accra Reset, on the other hand, is our continental commitment. It recognizes that Ghana's prosperity cannot be separated from Africa's progress. It calls for a fundamental shift in how African nations relate to one another and to the world, from dependence to self-reliance, from fragmentation to integration, and from reactive postures to strategic leadership. Mr. Speaker, these two agendas are deeply interlinked because we cannot build lasting prosperity at home without contributing to stability and growth across our continent. Equally, we cannot lead effectively on the continental stage if our own house is not in order. Together, these frameworks demonstrate our determination to restore hope, not merely as a promise, but as a lived reality of Ghanaians and Africans alike. As we build on the foundation laid in 2025, the first year of my return to the presidency, we do so with clarity of purpose, unity of action, and confidence in our ability to deliver a future worthy of our people's sacrifice and their aspirations. Mr. Speaker, this moment of national renewal unfolds against the backdrop of a world in profound flux. The global order we once knew is being rapidly reshaped, and the so-called rule-based international system endures only as long as it protects the advantages of those who designed it. Once emerging nations like ours begin to operate within those same rules to rebalance power, the very architects of that order prove willing to relax their commitments. Ghana, like many nations, has learned this hard truth. We cannot respond to this new reality with fragmentation, hesitation, or continued dependence. History has long taught us that resilience and prosperity will not be handed to us. They must be built deliberately through cooperation, self-belief, and strategic alignment. This era ahead demands that Africa must move from a posture of dependence to one of collective self-reliance. Mr. Speaker, it is in this spirit that Ghana has sought to play a convening and catalytic role on the continent. In the middle of last year, our capital Accra hosted African heads of state, policymakers, and development partners for a landmark health sovereignty summit. Together, we charted a new roadmap for healthcare financing and collaboration among African nations. And that message was clear. Africa must take ownership of its health security, pool its resources, deepen collaboration, and design financing solutions that reflect our realities rather than external prescriptions. Strong economies require healthy populations, and health sovereignty is inseparable from economic sovereignty. The same logic applies to trade, industry, and economic growth. Africa's future lies in dismantling our artificial borders, removing bottlenecks that stifle commerce, and fully activating a common market that allows our goods, services, and capital and ideas to move freely across the continent. No single African country, no matter how well endowed, can thrive alone in this new global environment. Rather, when we work together, our combined markets, our youthful populations, our natural resources, and our creativity will constitute one of the greatest economic opportunities of this century. Africa must summon the courage to shape its own destiny, building genuine sovereignty across Africa. The Global South requires a deliberate and disciplined plan, one that begins with unlocking the immense human and creative potential of our young people, strengthening regional value chains to add value to what we produce, mobilizing domestic capital to finance our own development, and speaking with a single, coordinated, and confident voice in global affairs. Mr. Speaker, this is how Africa can move from promise to power, from participation to leadership, and from dependence to self-reliance. The path forward is clear. Africa must rise with confidence, unity, and purpose. And Ghana stands ready not only to rebuild at home, but also to work hand in hand with our African brothers and sisters to shape a future that is defined by shared strength, dignity, and prosperity. Mr. Speaker, we are resolved here in Ghana to operate with our eyes open, to protect our sovereignty, and to design policies that place our people first. We'll continue to engage with the world, but on terms that reflect our interests. We will uphold global norms, but we will not outsource our judgment. And we will build resilience at home so that shifts in external power do not translate into hardship for our citizens. Mr. Speaker, when I last came before this House, I spoke candidly about the depth of the challenges we had inherited across all facets of our nation. Mr. Speaker, nowhere was this national malaise more evident than in the economic sector. We inherited an economy in severe crisis, burdened by unsustainable debt, high inflation, a rapidly depreciating currency, and an escalating cost of living crisis that had left our citizens reeling from unimaginable hardship caused by years of general imprudence and reckless management of the economy. Mr. Speaker, I was clear from the outset that recovery would not come easily. But I was also clear that I will stop at nothing to turn this situation around and bring relief to Ghanaians. I promised then that just as I have confronted and overcome crisis in the past, I'll reset our economy and return us to a path of growth, progress, and development. Mr. Speaker, I told this August House then, when I appeared before you last year, that we would have to take tough, prudent, and necessary decisions to restore stability and credibility. Today, Mr. Speaker, I can say to you with confidence, Ghana is back.
We are also live on Power 97.9 FM. Inside Politics, Jumedi in the Atmosphere, we are in Africa in Samoa. Etwegu or my Ghana mu nyina na yedi emu nchemu. Sadi esene fata eba ufio wo jume mo kemu. Baby a waje bre na wo hwe yan na se wutie ene area. We are also live on Facebook at Power 979 FM and afi TBSYZ on Facebook. Nemu ko pie mo YouTube dia XYZ broadcasting. Now afi wetimi abomode ajebre na inside Politics Jumedi wahwe bi now de wadwenkyere ato ho mre be mai kwan na afi yeso ajebre na yakenkan wadwenkyere bia wo de beto yen social media portals no so na bibiara etimi aye kama. Mr. Kevin Asante enemy producer oko MCR Mr. Ralph Jampo ana Peter Cranton ne Abbas na fe Emmanuel Kusi Emmanuel Nete wamo no mo MCR ho hye TV no so se bibi biara beko kama de ama o bra studio ha Willie ene Francis Prince wamo nyina gina camera na chi ebo modern ahwe se o metwa dwumadi yi kama na bibi aye kama manim ya aye fe nyina Elizi wono no watwe manim makeup na fe mi ho aye kama minimo ba na yaba bedi sa dwumadi yi de abom me agasa me di dwumadi yi ho chia me nne Midin Eddie NK Obrempong, the grassroots president, Ukwap Mike Kania, Metransi and I say, Seminole, ye bebomodin yashe, ne ye biem, na feyen ya bomodia to yagni, na yasumu baby fako, se beye na timemufo, yenina brini donina, ye benya som faso, na abrabo pa yeshe wo me musika, any ahoto yenina ye hiano, abibiani, ashase bibia de nanaquem, said ye tiano sa pepe, ana, tibabibia wo. Wo kan ho awia we kopem sa 6 pm bebo emfa san kakasa fidie no bo modern national so see ne woni edi sa adwumadie yi ede abom kopem sa 6 pm ebebo ye hye ene ye nkomodie ahodo na se a ensem e wo ho no ye hwe eye aptitude test the various security agencies and recruitment course no wo akwa chro na ho eye publication aba ye de tudwa se de beye na wo bibiara wokoya wokochro sa aptitude test bia wo pekwan security services no wa shene nso enti eno no say from centralized services recruitment portal 2025-2026 subject in the publication of aptitude test results. All applicants are to note that from Wednesday, which is the 4th of March 2026, the results and qualification status of all applicants who took the online test will be published on the applicant portal in the underlisted order. Successful applicants will be able to proceed to the medical screening phase of the recruitment process, which will be conducted only once for qualifying applicants, irrespective of the number of agencies the applicant applied to. The dates for the publication of results per applicant category are as follows. The first one here, category A, 4th to 5th March. One more publication in category B, 6th to 7th. Now, category C, 8th to 9th. This is our paper. More aptitude test now. Sabe motion said the various security agencies are more person munkobino publication about ye di atudwa ntina masha ne so sa pepepe na wahunu time wa wo de ye be publish na wadi akire na bibia atimi aye kama ma say o qualify ewo aptitude test no nko say all applicants who pass the aptitude test are to prepare themselves for the medical screening phase starting on Monday 16th of March 2026 at the various screening regions selected by applicants during the online application phase. Enti wo pass ya na waboabo ho na fe wakọ baby a wo the application ni tu mu no na ne wose wo ye bia no medicals na hyase ho na so wakọ ye wo de na bibia atimi aye kama enti information and as publication e wa ene ye bon de ro na obi a wo ka recruitment ne ho a wo kọchro aptitude test ni bi no wa hye no so na fe duru so a bibia akọ kama yes e de amount yento so na fe yenhwe information from the Ministry of Finance and so about Toga. Inflation for February 2026 fell sharply to 3.3%. And then they are what they can say. Inflation February year tremi if January na 3.8 and then they about the drew 3.3, marking the 14th consecutive month of decline. The drop represents a dramatic turnaround from the 52.8 inflation recorded in February 2023 and reflect steady progress from 23.2% in February 2024 and 23.1% in February 2025. Not just celebrate the inflation, no. Tia neguso etiba from January last month, your March, last 2 months January, it be do 3.8. Last month, February, about to do 3.3. This March, ebe konye fa. nti eno so na the finance ministry ebon hu the rule say woman inflation asan atiaba form a sabre ema ho kwan udi dwa enma wo price adebeche na ehuri said ye huni ukai in the year 2022 now hwe ba bia inflation kodu 54% na ukoto ade a ugina wanem kura wato ade na wie no in the next 5 or 10 minutes so obi sa ade ne bo a na yesi ye de be 50 cedis ye de 30 cedis ye de 40 cedis aka ho because na inflation ni wo so nti abibia na price no jampia na jampi ko nanim sabre de esweti miatia ba NDC aban betina banwa mu a on be fa inflation in the year 2024 na nam year 23% ni na chi no sabre de aban ya bon homodin ama inflation abedu 3.3% single digit and tensi e wa Africa man this time around very obvious to say this government edeniema pebi egu akwemu a wo hwe say wo bema eniema bi atoto ye di amagana for na fe fa hodie ni kwan a musika kakra bi ekita omo a wo mo betimi di ato ade dana na me hwe video bi wo social media ma bi say so kuta 50 Ghana cedis a na owura market a otimi nya salmon kakra to ne wato beef kakra ne wato tomato ne wato enchene wato jene wato bibia timi ayen kwan awo fufuo no wadi with just 50 Ghana cedis and you can try it yourself say no kuta 50 cedis na ura makola haya we yanim haya ubetimi ato salmon ubenya beef ato na afi wanya tomato ato wanya jene wanya meko ama wotimi aye won kwan a udi bedi fufuo entiano na ekire sampa inflation no down ema ye niema ehuri tentem eba no price mu a enti sa pepepe na niema esifatie yenko enrade ya ayawaso east abatua ekoso wo ho na wo hwe the various political parties MPP Kobi, LPG Kobi, NDC Kobi, anafe independent candidate beye mienu womonso eti womhugo mu bia enrade ya womde abatuo no ehye so na abatuo no ekoso wie electoral commission ebe delay ya but enkramfo anyina no baba jama ana ebedi nkunim ewo sa abatuo ye ekoso wa yawaso East Constituency on the ticket of the NDC not just a history I da ho say from 1992 abatuo abanyina no ayawaso East there abribia no NDC amanyoko no ana fa konwa ho no odie yenhwe enrade ya said the abatuo no ekoso any resource ahodo a epiem yenhwe mra into adwumade no so
candidates who contested in the polls. Number 1 on the ballot was or is Baba Jamal Ahmed, and he polled 10,884 votes. The second candidate on the ballot is Ibrahim Idrisu, and he also polled 43 votes. The third candidate on the ballot is Yusuf Ali Baba, who also polled 4,009 votes. The fourth candidate is Muhammad Umar Sanda, who also polled 1,885 votes. The fifth candidate, also an independent candidate, is Kano David, and he polled 104 votes. In all, we had 16,928 valid votes. 120 votes were rejected. And in that case, total votes cast amounts to 17,048. Looking at the just announced results, I, Samulani Mofuri, the returning officer of Ayawaso East Constituency, hereby announce to you your new MP-elect, Honorable Baba Jamal Ahmed. On this note, I hereby introduce to you your MP-elect in the name of Honorable Baba Jamal Ahmed. Congratulations, Honorable.
And see, after waiting for a very long time yesterday, the Electoral Commission finally womoma honorable Muhammad Baba Jama Ahmed womoma nensaso se wono ana oye nkunimdifo eye enu ade ya by election a ekoso ewo Ayawaso East Constituency. Now after say the electoral commission declare Baba Jama say wono no wadi nkunim no wakasai yankon tie asemo a enra honorable Baba Jama editudwa yankomra.
Let me also give a special thanks to the president once again for finding me worthy to go and work in Nigeria. Those few months that I stayed in Nigeria has added to my experience, which I'm taking to Parliament to serve this country better. I thank the president so much, and also want to assure the people of East Ayawaso that the resetting of East Ayawaso starts now. We are going to Parliament. We are coming to reset the whole constituency and ensure that what East Ayawaso deserves comes to pass.
And Baba Jama Ahmed, wono ana ote se wakasano. Sabedie, wono ana ye member of Parliament elect eye ewo Ayawaso East enra de ya abatwa ekoso no na ye wie ni nyina akire no na nkrofo ka se wo hwe 2024 abatwa ekoso a the former late member of Parliament for the people of Ayawaso East wonya 22,139 votes. I know Timmy Mano 70.85% a year in the year 2024 about to a so no and Sabri what voter Baba Jama ebebenya almost 11,000, that's 10,800 and something, not just 888, yes. Na Chesenkrofo can say Adena anka ruling party what ya bemu na yakoto abane so ehwan awia we ya yene lawyer Barbara Asamoah, one of the deputy general secretary dema MP NDC amanyoko no na ose eno de ya ba womoto ya vote na ba for mo the opposition MPP asori eye code card na womodenam social media a party in government ye to abano 2024 onya 22,000 and after 2026 by election wenya 10,000 and no chere say Ghana for buafu. Now the same 2024 MPP munya a little over 9,000 and not the year by a true yano munya 4,009. Yes, MPP 2024 results in the screen is on TVSYZ 9,110 and a union in the year 2024 and not the year batwa ye to ye ewo Ayawaso East Constituency MPP for munya 4,009 vote 4,009 vote enti monso mo vote so krati over 5,000 votes and not the year enti monso mo opposition no mutifie no na munia bemu no edie enti na woman to aba na mfa mamo because party ati abemu eye NDC a wo bu o man ni sesi ano se ni vote so atia ama medi wo ama ho MPP ama ho rather vote a won so nya no 2024 no eso atia ba fom enti ano no mo ka ne san bio na yeye saade we so no mafa no eche mabono che the nam social media esase ye mu ye nyina na why because mo ya manyoku ade bia me ka chem say mo ntimi mo mpese mo de no kre mo ba gi atum na mo de aye adwuma and no ye mo hawa medical ka chem say until say the Ghanaian youth say Ghana youth na aba no until say ye be hunu nsatraye foforo bi ewo MPP mu say say ye hunu say ye de oman ne samon sa mu betimi abu no na mo koso ade sai wo abrabo we ye ntufuturo ngu oman nani yanko dada wom sa style of doing politics no etwam o da bia ye tumofo but said ya momotel munim say nyade ya momofo futuo enti yen ye begu so ni ahwemo na mo nsemo a mo beka no magusu aka enti yanto adwumadie ne so na afi yanko hwe eno ada ya anwumire no ana a brand new Bombardier Global 6,500 private jet owned by Dr. Ibrahim Mahama. Officially, a landing war my Ghana Muase Sililing. Private jet number 2. Not just say Ababelandi. Ewo my Ghana Hanuma. Just say after 2 years ni I want no a place order say what a private jet no. Not just say a few woman dia 2024 and or the other way quarter was say one up a brand new Bombardier Global 6,500. I was shot as a wall tuaka and now woman build the man no auto one a year Dr. Ibrahim Mahama. Na playing ye abomodin etimi ababedu o man Ghana ha ana bibia da nakwem. The member of parliament for the people of Tafo Vincent Eko Asefua womuni enu adaya na tikokum nti obo modin no ko abef ntentan so Facebook na ade a wo ko post ye as a member of parliament mrasabedwani waka ho ana Ghana ha emra ye hye wo mrasabedwamu no etimi sipi ana ye bono ye siso aba managina na ye adwuma Eko Vincent Asefua hwade okokyere wo Facebook enu adaya wo mrea Dr. Ibrahim Mahama berema won sinsuo ma sana waham ne jet Bombardier Global ebebe lande ewo Kotoka International Airport. I say a man whose checks sometimes bounced at the counter is now able to buy a new private jet just 1 year after his brother became president as Sebe. It's the member of parliament for the people of Tafo Ewo Kumasi. Anna Wababeka same way. Say na Bema no crown sometimes or mount checker. Uko do banker. Near bouncy check no says he can account num. Ebane say na Nibra Ababedi president for 1 year pe na wato private jet asem sebe chesa asemaba. Ahanum ni adi monologue na isha se no. Na makai wo say victory garlic mixture. Ena aso masene se monologue yi memfa metutuja. Mi meje mu fengu Eko Vincent Asefua and the minuscule minority MPP amanyoku a wo ma ye ketekete wo man Ghana ha efise nokre adedi ama se Ghana fo ahunu sade amemu otie ena video bi ana me hwe papa bi say wasi di fie awie na MPP fo ma ne ti ase se wono Ghana ha de there is no way ebuo kwosoro ebetimi aba from da MPP fo asem on kan no mti ase no say backwards never forward ever enti price bia ti ubehwa MPP mre no abiri bia ne yeto ne mamu ma o obekọ ne yato cement mu obekọ ne yato iron rods mu emu keka wo pe oil de agu ase na wanoa etwe mokodi adi na every blessed day of our lives the MPP kept increasing those prices. And na Eko Vincent Asefua de entia mafa wasem ya me pese enne me san so jagu so na wo hunu se ba bia wo man na du no aye more than madada ba bia wo man no adu no say the average Ghanaian youth no na dwiri mu dead da ho no you won't believe it then tina mu bisa mo say bibia mo be hya se mo pese mo ye no opposition bia na ehwe agu I be before mo nhyɛ so ye mo hu se Ghana fo ntie ma se mu bio because eniema maja training nyina no abeda de say mo be dada wo man Ghana mo be ma wo man Ghana temamufo ho na kyere wom ana mo betena wo man no mu efa wo man Ghana sika na jackpot di free Ghana fo ni anyadin anka Ghana hotels anka mo ton di amabrane champion sa onfa la body beach nyina la pam anka MPP for ton ni nyina di amabrane champion ana nko se o president yadi MPP for wo man yin sase mo ton ni nyina di and Eko Asefua Ubekaya last year His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama to Kwanko Japan and I think some other country the same Echo Vincent Asefua, a member of parliament, your friend honorable, a case will be honorable. Onyonyam for Onyonyam ni, obi Onyonyam niya, or the Nokrane di adwuma. What the akumapa, what the atuwache and the summoning crop for, sa Onyonyam ni, or kano crefri nanum. Me hunubi, bape mune, me de maniashe MPP for my said hunubi. Member of parliament, cry, wababa kasem wa bontia, ube hunu say, ebenya some reaction be from the public, they will still come and say it. Even though they know, say, wamu chantro. Eko Vincent Asefua kwatina Facebook, said ye why yes, adiye we yai, eko listi ye. Eko ya, His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama, efa private jet di free woman Ghana. Any copy Japan, any crow no okoswo. Nesu na ni nyina ya akohwe eye ntro ana no kura bia na baby a. Eko Vincent Asefua. Ana omampani rent private jet every hour $16,000. What the bekwa ha obedi so many hours wa obedi hours wa into obeba bedu Ghana. Esami up. Sika wasa omampani bedu a. Eka obebo osami ni nyina up. Eko Vincent Asefua. A member of parliament will be on Kobe Samra. There be a mekase. Babia wa minor sasia elfan se wo ye Ghana ni na se wo man Ghana da wakuma so a for pepani akuma pani adwene pa for the first time for di akire na hwe babia be kwa wie because abrabo MPP for abebo akire yen no enya dia animanim ye e wo se Ghana ni bi atimi gi wo mu di bio abrabo MPP for wo bra na dankwaku for do be ye mampani na Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ebebo ni chidom se na bedi akire na kenoforiata enemre mu for the first time in the Fourth Republic wo man ye sasese ye to aba ye no kura free wa efi Kwame Nkrumah mrenso 1957 o man ya fa hodie na amampanifo ahodo sase di wo man yi so financial ministers akase abetwamuko fashe utrim say eye MPP for pe ana wo finance minister adwane free Ghana wo bra wadi ade awie. These are the people wo mgusu nam wo my Ghana ha na wo mu bi o ma no kasa pese nipa entie wo MPP for enti wo mu suban ni wo mu ne ye abrabo wo mu bebu wo my Ghana ha yenhwe and scandals ahodo people say go nyina aye scandals and MPP ni bebrebe ene aban we NDC aban aba betenase efie bako ne akire you don't have anything to nail them enti the slightest bibi ebefa ho no MPP for want to make a mountain out of a mere hole, a mere mole. The MPP would like to make a mountain out of it because a NDC for neti abenya so. Munya sa moral right in way. I am bisa sa moral right no. Sa de ayam adwene say still wo man Ghana for ase ye hunu de ye pese ye de abrabo ye enti amanyo ko ti say MPP beka sa ye nyindi no ayam munya sa tumi ni way. Munya sa hoden ne way Eko Vincent Asefua edi mirika kochro oye order no 2024 enti bia nanado and man say scan no de koto Eko Vincent play no ye to a ye nyina ye namu ni aka se mako play ho me play we me chiaka munyi scan na dabi and you know it enti 2024 and Ibrahim Mahama ebo modern na fei wode ni order koto mu say ope bombardier global womunye mano 2024 one na your mampani ogana and now Eko Vincent wobisi kayira amana kwakodi Ibrahim Mahama ho na na the first private jet no toye no Eko Vincent when hu problem ama beka adai this is not the first time Dr. Ibrahim Mahama auto private jet. Enye die di kan nie. Wato bi dida. Ana wasia tobio. Why do you have problem with this one? Because Nebra Baba ye mampani for 1 year. Eti Ghana sika no wode akokoto ana. Is that what you mean? Now, $100 million mudi tu amana tokro our region e convention asefua mudi to jet de Ghana sanki yepe $100 million. Na na do dan kwakufu say waso da ye woni Nyankopon adi nkomo wo kokwam say Nyankopon aboa no wono an onim kwan ofa so de beye mampani but o say Nyankopon aboa no enti wono nso besi asoredan ade ase Nyankopon ani onyam wode o man Ghana sika $100 million and na etu amna e wo rate eno so kura no a say foundation kura mantimi anto out of the $100 million a convention asefua. And you sit there obi oye ni business oni aban mu onkuta position bia wo man yimu say wono no ye say anase oye sa dabi oye businessman wakwa koto ni plane ediaba and you have a problem with it. You have a problem under you na time mo amose presidential jet asay no na nado dan kwakufuado na otu kwan ya ede na odi tu kwan mo rent private jet per hour e convention asefo meka nkyere Ghana fo nyina say anda na nado dan kwakufuado ano se presidential jet na say enti wono wontinam na the then minister for defense Dominic Nitu ebeka akra say presidential jet no kra bata sunim na no kra tena a plane mu ane na pimpim nkonwa enti sa plane de wo mu fensin chen ensiesie no kakra ansa wo mu ensiesie no ene obi akwa koto ni plane the minority is still pained ayamoya but said the makano Ghana fo ehunu mo obraboni amobebo ma ye ho kire yen ma wo man no eka keto bi nka ko sha mra donko mu etiminim se emfutura mu tugu nkofo ani no enya dia Ghana fo betie na biribia no wo mbehwe TVSYZ o mbetie Power FM any radio SYZ na no kura bi e koso wa ban mu no ya beda na di ade a kire mabusia Victory Garlic Mixture ana so mi monologue yasene yankoni nkonkwohwe Victory Garlic Mixture mra kwanya wo mu nura wo mu wo no efa so na kutia yare wa hodoa ewo unipediam yenhwemra ne ento aso
enua Victory Garlic Mixture na wati ni dinatiate ni se na edro ni tie na no kwasem ne se edro wi adwuma ye titru pa ne se ebeboa ananna ne srade ewo nipadua ni mumtin mu ama ohu atọ kura de dika obabi wo ho a okonfikyire a ema edro ewuhia ye Victory Garlic Mixture ebi kura ho bekwa ewie wansa na ba eye Victory ena wuhia wunya Victory no ma na busumi biara ubenya ufikyire akwa empa ho kura eno de akira obi wo ho a ne ti ne tedwa no obi wo ho ye aduma kakra bia no abre na kuma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina ye mogya entimi mfa akoma mu kwa adwen mu eno ne kofa sa ade ne ba odofo mesrew so wo ho na wonsɛm ka adwew ebia wonsa no sei ana wonamro mu na sifom no kura adwew ana ayatufo sɛ de ade fom ato mpaboa mu a ɛyɛ Victory ɛna me kan fama wo onum Victory asa no ma ye bobɔ soro nyina no edegyae de oto ho anadwo a wontini na wonya Victory emframa Nyankopɔn de ama yɛn sɛ yɛ humi wo de wo humi a na wo tie so o bra ɛyɛ Victory ɛna betimi aboa wo ye wo bi wo so a wo ho ana ne yɛma hye no a obia na ne ka obia nya ne hwe obi wo so na kuma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina mogya ne ntimi ne afusa ne ye wo ni padua no ɛpra wunya yɛ Victory Garlic Mixture de watwa bra ya dia ya na sɛ kokodue ne nam no no yɛ ne basa ɛyɛ Victory ɛna me ka fo wunya Victory bi no ma ɛbɛboa wo sɛ doctor de wato aduro so sani a ubetimi anom Victory na ka waduro wonuna ne sɛ waduro no na abɛno ma meet abiasa no anom we so na abɛno ma no anom Victory no so achi meet abiasa wo yɛ ne sa bibia bɛde kama ma sɛ wo nansi tata wo yɛ agya ho adwuma mesrɛw adura mekamfo ama wo ayɛ Victory Garlic Mixture mesrɛw nipa ne bia danse a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛfa wo ma danse na tie na sɛ wo so kɔtɔ a wobɛnya saa danse korɔ no a
ntwe mi pedra mi ntumi ni di mi yare so mene ko be 12 years di man mundu mo jedru 5 minutes de kin matutu ana say na meti TV ntumi na me hwe no mu say moton drobi esi victory heba victory garlic mixture ni ntodru sa wa modru asa modru eye papa ntumi ni di ni din sa no ni di afi bi no se di ya na afi insan afi bi no ntumi ni di bi afi bi ma edubo ni sa wi semu anu so no ntumi di anu so bi sa afi de anu so bi di no ntumi ni di bi afi hu de me no no ti edo no kan o TV so a nyen kutu bu no edo anopa eni ebiani nyundo no ande no se afi nyampara mi no bibia ntumi di no se afi na to atamko ya black masa modro die edoni na mi shira no
ajime pa me problem ye menstrual pains nda ne kakra mu so timi menya me menses no boso mu ma me bre pa me brankasa me timi to tondro no ne se man ti se yesi ye bidro ha na makoto be bia me we timi fa ka ekọ obi kru so ekọ to bidro me timi no bi chese na victory ni in fact I don't know me die mu die me ko tobi me tie advert ni TV so sada na me sorry me na me ko toye na da dana me say ade yi to me pad mu no mu ja tropa yi to me pad mu ti me trot me phone so kura say ha adwene a nka me de betu aka ho na mo hye te say so one way you call ka se media me ya bo hye na me no duro bi te say if sada na yi sa mo ja tro to me pad mu me no means se no duro e ma me hu sa e mo ja say like say quarter te say me na flow kama to victory tie mintimi enja into ho te to de bia na mo ba so am mo so ba so na e do na me di hu danse
obi si me de cholesterol sa the body and abam nipadua ma be atnase wadro ye victory garlic mixture se we ya victory no ma cholesterol se ne ne density bia no victory de nyini nyina fi nipadua no odo fo wo pedia to anama ne 024 2545 633 024 2545 633 and 020 129 3280 020 129 3280 a victory emkunimdie ne de bremo.
Water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Okay, Ms. Samo Akwaba Beauty, but TVSYZ, we are also live on Power 97.9 FM. Inside Politics, Jumedi, and we are we abo modern yes in Kumya. Ewo Fidue Munafi in Sama Hodwa, Echeguno, Yadini Nina Mudia, Sada Fata Sawon Su Timmy TV, now Unya Wontiaseno, Yade ba Wefie Mo, Kem, where Jumen Baby Awajebre, Ne Riawe, Oche, and Ase Wite, Midin the Enke Obrempong, the grassroots president, yet Roger Mediano so, Eddie Amamoa, Nemum. Mamin Kai was say the National Petroleum Authority NPA for one more day stay back, stay safe campaign biaba. So over now saying tankers echo from one petrol tankers, diesel tankers, gas, enyashe from gas crowd and crofo and shadan konemu petrol ni diesel no. Ube we say crofo akofa efie boa yedi siniema. Woma fa gallon yedi consume na se bibi no mu dimnika kwa tankers no ho. Usi ane se wo kwa hia was a tanker in the Unini Guquano, me quantum aquaco sobi, Namenso, Metimania petrol 1 gallon, Metimania petrol 2 gallons, and now train backo, na Maquaco ton, Namapeka Cradia Shimbutum. MPA says, a tanker be a Dania me pachomenco, and ya were Juma. Because Bibiki 2 a betimia catanca no explodi. Now, if you wash the one qua, na ugidi the hour gallon conina, petrol 1 gallon, as I say, Ababedu 45 Ghana Sidinti. Na wahwere won kwa enti efiri na de krono se ohunu se tanka bia dane adwane firi ho na mum bomoden se obefre the Ghana National Fire Service and the Ghana Police Service and na se obefre the National Petroleum Authority for nagasa e was our number we so se mo tanka ba ko bia ati ato ha me pa cho momra mmehwe se be ye na mumutimamufu a monye professionally trained e was answer no monkon kra na nkofo oye ne biaba enti fa sa number we na efi na ekro ohunu se petrol tanker bia dane a bo modern na fre na afi wo modern ra na wo mehwe na sa situation wo ntu ase 030 255 0380 030 255 0380 shananso se won kwa ho hia esre 1 gallon of petrol no betimi ama wahwere won kwa e de afre won sam enti se tanker to ho a Pacho menko ho Fred the appropriate authorities are wo mo betimi aba no ma bedi ho dwuma se de be ya oye ne bia emba nyame yadma Friday ebe ya Independence Day Ghana early 69 years we seek asem saying power jackpot say or the financial independence ebre nyame yadma if other way enti channel so say o de ho bagimu bi simple wo fa phone na wa dial star 274 hash star 274 hash no wa select option 2 o select option 2 a power jackpot o select no utwa ba ko bia 10 Ghana cedis channel so say dodo na utwa no na ebie akonya kese de amount na watimi awini 20,000 Ghana cedis titiska no 200 million Friday ya on the 6th of March 2026 Ghana enya 69 years now so watimi enya 20,000 edi agubo tom na fe watimi di agewani enti independence na ye celebrate no enye independence ne nkwa enye freedom ne nkwa na emum wo ba benya financial freedom financial independence on the 6th of March wo bra wo de ho ka eye power jackpot independent eye dwumadi a eba so no star 274 hash star 274 hash no watimi de ho aka dwumadi ho celebrate freedom celebrate winning celebrate Ghana in power style nyankopon ya adomo a Friday ubedi 20,000 na odi agu botom ebusa ye to dwumadi no so na fe enkomo hodo a aka ni nyina no yetimi ede ababe somom yensaka Ghana Communication Technology University empany for ewo fidua mu ene wo mabaha wo mani abere yie pa ensem ben ene wo ho a wo pese wo di ho koma mema wo makwaba na fe yentoa dwumadi no so Mr. Thomas Hinaku convener ewo GCTU, that is Ghana Communication Technology University. Mr. Thomas Akwaba.
Yeah, Major.
Umpo to say.
Yamiadom, Mehoya Pa.
Bibiaboko.
Yamiadom, Mehoya Pa.
And Ghana Communication Technology University. Mo how pa ne say ya, mo be pie fidie mi.
Yo, opadi medase. Yeah, how no tiawa nanso mekwachire kakra na mede nsam no ato babieto maisini fapem
okay
na fe yatumi atiase ne ntia ya wa ha
okay
bɛyɛ 2016 2018 na ntawantawa kakra ɛwɔ yɛn penny governance ɛho nti no ɛkɔbaa ne sɛ 2018 no na yɛwɔ what we call the interim management team na ɛyɛ adwuma na yɛni council for the university na aban abɛyɛ aban dia na yɛfi history bi ɛna yɛba nti no as mpanimfoɔ a na yɛdi kamfoɔ ɛwɔ lecturers no anim no yɛ petition aban yɛtwerɛ letters bebree yɛ engagement bebree nti 2018 hɔ no ɛna aban yɛ ne sɛ ɔbɛma yɛ substantive vice chancellor ɛna yɛsan press sɛ ɔma yɛn council sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɛno bɛyɛ the highest decision body a yɛnim ɛwɔ university a sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a sɛ even koraa no sɛ ɔ vice chancellor koraa no na yɛ management team koraa no there will be some form of authorization anaasɛ yɛka no sɛ ɔmo bɛkyerɛ kwan na ɔmo ayɛ ɔmo adwuma pɛrɛpɛrɛ nam yɛ checked history bi a na yɛde ba ampa Nana Akufo-Addo ɛma yɛ council ɛma yɛ vice chancellor na ne din de Professor Emmanuel Ɔhene Afoakwa nti ɔbɛyɛ the vice chancellor at the time na that vice chancellorship no
first vice chancellor
not necessarily because na ɛnam yɛ history ni nti no na yɛ use vice chancellorship na yɛ use president and vice president nti ne emu hɔ na afei ɛkɔba ne sɛ ɛsɛ university no aban university ni history aban de aban na akɔyɛ quasi public private nti no na ɛsɛ you put in context properly nti aban yɛn sɛ ɛnde ɛsɛ sɛ yɛ working towards getting our charter na yɛnya yɛ act or parliament which began the whole process nti yɛnya ɔde vice chancellor Brian no ɛna institute the governing council nti that arrangement ɛma Professor Ɔhene Afoakwa ɛbɛyɛ vice chancellor no was through what we call the tenure system. And that's also obey for secondment. In fact, 2018, Professor Ɔhene Afoakwa ɛbɛyɛ vice chancellor. Until now, observe for 4 years, which is 1 term. Now, that time, no, now you operate under the name of Ghana Technology University College. And some Ghana Technology University. It is a charter by 2022, no, and a fully government. It's a Ghana Communication Technology University. And after 2022, now by 2022, now I have the first term. Into 2022, corner. Now, as I said, now we run the second term.
Yes.
And with that, no, as I said, now Obeba no head of department, food science department, Lego. Into now, as I said, Lego for releasing now Oba on secondment, Yeho. Now, per the arrangement, govern the secondment tenure, the maximum or the cap, I will bet me 5 years, and it works like this. Obeko 2, now was uncle 2, now uncle 1, now be 5 years. After that, as I said, we'll call back to your mother university. And that arrangement came up. Papa, in the first term or in the second term. The second term, on one request say, your money ne last term into your truck or detect.
3 terms.
No, and yet 3 terms of the second tenure, which would have ended a vice chancellorship, Ghana Communication Technology. And the Otrokoma Gitech, Otrokoma Gitech, no. So, Opesa, you're standing away, no. At the then council, Otrokoma, the Minister of Education, first of all. So,
yes. The first letter be dated on the 11th of December 2024.
Right.
Dear Honorable Dr. Osei Yao Educhum, I think ended that screen. So
wonderful.
I said a request for extension of secondment.
That's right.
Anna Eguhanoma Waka said, I write to request for a letter from your office to the University of Ghana to grant me 4 years extension of secondment to the Ghana Communication Technology University with effect from 1st March 2025 to a year 28 February 2029. One more approve is our letter man.
Sa letter Oma approve. Intina Hona GTEC or yet the regulator of tertiary institutions in Ghana. A minister agrees to say that cannot be possible because by the secondment tenure policy, the extension no only 1 year because why 2 terms. In the third term within the secondment tenure, the policy governing it.
Terms is saying there was a vice chancellor be able to transfer audio per momrano.
Obet me the 2 terms, which is 4 years, 4 years.
Okay.
But we know and I'm so on na on kanya wankasa into no a secondment arrangement I didn't buy na obedi into no bit me the only 2 terms of 2 years and 2 years 2 years and then 1 year if now 5 years. 5 years. Now 5 years.
Okay.
Into counting from 2022 or seeking for that. Not just any 10 year never so 28 February now 2026 ye. Na ne 5 year cap no aso. Nti anu na minister the director general GTEC Dr. Yao Educhum Adjonisi said no. On to me extend beyond that. Ain't no near the term aka 1 year, which there was a letter on one kasa seeking that extension for that 1 year.
On the 4th of August 2025.
Fantastic.
And also
yes.
On the 4th of August 2025, dear engineer Divine Petigo. Yes, I say request for extension of secondment.
Right.
Nti ahanso obetro nti when so tro negosi den 2025 there no.
Nti otro ye no.
That's the first one when your response. Yeah.
Onya response.
First one not tro.
Otro no nya response reminding him say obetumi aye only 1 term.
1 term.
Nti enu nti na ejina so a otro this second one say obepese obeko for that 1 term extension no.
Sure.
Okay. And engineer Patigo be the recent council chair.
Okay.
Because about society no necessary in fact and yes society the former council no term beso here.
Okay.
Na say you dissolve into you dissolve.
Okay.
Into new council chair by no na otro sa letter no and on also granted okay we to me aye 1 year term no ebe seal wo cap no into enu achi na otro ye remind ne say 1 term no I seal the cap no yaso into ne say so a o term of secondment aso ha into ne bawom dia say time ne so a obema obe twatwa na why bibia na obe sorry na wa hand over fe na I almost share the internal way na near as I say substitute no subsidy. See the problem is papa ne say onko.
Professor Emmanuel Hinafo akwa.
Yes. Or say onko a son say the previous council mano extension of employment for another 4 years. Ebe ending 2029. There are facts surrounding that. Intino ayanokre say former council no emma na saleta na ayanokre
na letter mo hu bi
ya
okay
letter no wo ho
okay
na saleta no enchiremu wo mu says a former council no ye mistake in the sense say they didn't avail their mind to the secondment 10-year policy na ebe capeno after 5 years no on to me enko enunti na director general GTEC omuma sa interpretation no say sa letter na papa natural for extension and because very important papa natural sa letter no based on the fact that I say our contract to 2029 but director general Adutuma agency so say no when a second arrangement no the buy you know into me must say that previous council no be extension no if anything that's of so bar as I say the time no so or end na okọ back na so say or back better one adwuma so or end ni employment what the mother institution na or apply for say or another government institution for that term.
Okay.
One yes sir. Now policy no so say you cannot transfer tenure into another regular employment. Emrama ho kwan sa. Enti no sa wo time aso a fa wadwuma to ho na ko na sa wani je ho a ko terminate your appointment and a retirement.
GCTU mo she institution be ase.
Yes, GTEC ase.
Mo she GTEC ase. Ase we formally mo inform not officially mabo GTEC for man here. Yema ekoso.
You betumi actual letters in na GTEC actual and then you know ka say GTEC even actual affirm the current council determination on the matter say Professor Ohina Fuakwa nemre aso na nia council decision bi a we take no GTEC F1 affirm say papa no ontumi ntoa na adwuma so
sorry
adwuma so interesting thing Enra was it third
yesterday was
third March.
Yeah.
Council schedule meeting, an emergency meeting, because per the arrangement, na SSA ufi so na the pro vice chancellor council are appointing say on your acting vice chancellor for now. So say you better to na substantive.
Yes.
Internet SSA uyinitre council members into organize the emergency meeting. And nam say papa na juma time asuntino. In fact, na onye member of the council currently.
Okay.
Until Ochena Jones is a to me emma that council meeting. In the first place, you ought not to be here. And he said, we will school because from 28th, you know, we engagement now with the school authorities. Now, it's easy. Until we know who can say, we be even office
from 28th of February.
For February. We know who can say, but Papa say, uncle, until not order sober office. Ya schedule meeting no a different venue. Papa no do in check echo meeting na see.
They say we bu GTEC for asem no so.
We bu so. We bu GTEC as directive so. E bu council chair no directive so. Emma okotena meeting say and then meeting na emma so because onko na nko tena. Council chair ye bibia say obema pepe ya ten wansi to the sense opanicho friend kwa bonten say ma yen kasa say mpanimfo na who else should prevail now they put say be 1 hour mpo and na wo be ma ye kwan a ma yenye ne be ye na later mpo ya frewo papa say chinchinachi onkoda.
What's going to be your next line of action? Say see GTEC for abem no maka kire no akire san pa braso se saniema na ko na moye mu meeting na obeba wuram no ye say no GCTU for then name next line of action am mo ba be mo pese say mo take it say
in fact to answer that question no mamenka we kitwa bi intino meeting no hote ye wa mai amaso ankoso intino council chair suspend meeting no and onya or take another approach no yes obey no online no create the necessary platform and we unife so intino the meeting so online and I can see chia and omu take decisions no and omu affirm the pro vice chancellor as the next acting vice chancellor. Intino he has the authority as with the function, he's close with the function of the vice chancellor or you way. Intino yasem yina tiawa nya can say will be some next line of action.
Yes.
In fact, council di hujuma on GTEC di hujuma say and ye say ye be show say be ye die o ye be ma papa no wakwa o me be fa so
yes as a student be hunu Professor Imano Hinafo akwa more
exactly onye vice chancellor Ghana Communication Technology University or in fact all other office holders cannot engage him on any official duty.
Very well.
Intino enra no bibi kakra siye ebia me brother abem na wakasa
na me Eric dia owo a obetimi dia kan say semi ho no
mpacho enke mi damase me de nchiama otiefo no na em say dia me braka en sa pepepe em say ye papa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebe president no ade ba ko a okan ye even in last year nation of state of say he will not interfere into the operations of universities, especially tertiary public tertiary institutions.
Okay.
Because they have the right structures to be able to handle governance issues and management or leadership issues.
Okay.
And that assured the university so much that these structures are working. And even beyond that, they are able to give us regulator. Say na be ya say bibi chiro so na unti ase a obekọ regulator no na regulator adwuma odi ani say odimra no e na ejuma. Enti saa nhihye na me bra kan no e saa pepepe na de na ye no say otu mra no so a regulator no betwe adwan so say watu mra no na documentation ni nyama na esisanri are ni na no a second match and na regulator no e de letter by e say their council na e bia no their rights, they are lawful, whatever they have done is procedurally sound and it's also so. And since I can reset now, what you are trying to mean is reset basically means yeah the man ejuma because you na o man na etimu it's a am ran ejuma na say dey bia be sorry no basa be koso the entire dey asem we abedan XYZ any power FM ni say the ekoso no enye fe ha students ha other stakeholders parents esuru so mo ba baby school kwa na mo nim dey be si esan say ni baba akonti wako 8 years even on my president na eti sunu kra no okọ 4 years any time so na esi esan say mra na ebo no ban say ye kra ye person san ko biom na mra no ma nkwan sa ye timi nkọ no say onko sa na GCT akoye wako 4 years what's another 4 years utam esi now I den wa respect it now apel obi bi akọ na de wo kra no ya den ya wa atuni ajew fefefe say bibi hire ya adwen so a na afro na ye no ato adwen ba ye papa ye de o si David da na ye council meeting na no de no abebo arem na em say new council chair no ope odim na so ntino on be gidigidi and I say no or say on ham on ni nyehwe sade kitu ekọ so no other social media ni nyama apeke ni app and you know how our system is also polarized. They will give it a lot of thought and a lot of headings into be edu no yes re na the entity say yes see some high pressure is being free ba say free presidency no say free individuals bio say sika no mudi remo there yeti asisi aye kan say ye pese mra na nyejuma na mra na nyejuma asumbe na ehwe GCTU no embasoda esan say lecturers ni gbefu esan say uye nimde e filisa uye professor ukra na wo say mbo na nchichiri mra no na mra no emfa nyejuma na embo aye ni na ba say ugu mra no so na abusra man regulator kwa brem na abeka cho say na emra no enti de akono bia no this is the right thing na I feel say be bichiro so na bro so kwa na the best thing is say obepe obi bia tena na usuwa eden watu anamon fufuro say court no obeko say den obeko no atusa anamon no but say odi ho be hye so na adewe ko so san na du bebi na obi bufu a na che de beba no basa na beba no
so see ye Mr. Hinakuka say my online meeting
yes
ama say my obi a vice chancellor be acting so okoso ba school mu wa then na mo be say professor ohene afọ akwakoso no oba GCTU honom say vice chancellor then na mo
until then na me brand ka no you who say say because of ICT school no, at a point in time especially on the office no why a lot of CCTV camera na nyama ni we into most of the access code no with all the Mastercard na nyama no dia ya bia ye de sinimra no se na no use Mastercard no e de aye den e de aye we mra kra wo se car na eye school ni de na won so mfa nko intendra ne se bia car na park no ye se enda ho o se David da me no ka say onu ankasa ko fa towing car by force e de be fa car no anaju na ya park car na to ho na obi aye na juma ma prevent car no me no ka say sie yo be fa car ne de ko me nim se ene a me no ka say sie aye wa hi se enwumre no be saba wo na wasaba office o che se ene na ema agitation e koso nti the assembly do no ya anya careful I be ade foforo
very well me kwa Mr. Hineku de odi twa to kra ne sorry sa asemi so then na wo ka kira ban because de ekoso nyina no so aban no na 2 meaning nyina ekita no then na nka munya ya GCTU for aban no nka wo bem no be yema mo a ebe mo makoma atom yem na students enya kwan ya sua wo made no
papa was a question ho nia because nia yet na nia etititi no ayese abamufu bi ehye ni kutupa na nia eyame ya was asem no ho say ye nyina president akachira ye say he is resetting the nation na senkrofo bi wo ekyire e waba no mu na so mo hye kutupa na omo ma emra ni nyadwuma omo say omampani eni stuadi huna odi chechire oman no ye besre omampani say onne ne nkrofo no kasa na ɔmo ma kwan ma mmara no nya adwuma efisɛ saa asɛm no wei no mmara no pefee na da hɔ nti ɛno na yɛsrɛ
ɛda ase yo madam ase sɛ ɛne mode mo ha waba bɛtena menim sɛ makan deɛ the appropriate authorities ɔmbɛhwɛ sɛ asomdwe bɛtumi aba Ghana Communication Technology University na bibia to din vice chancellor wa serve awi akɔ na wo bi adu no so wɔno nso ɛnyɛ adwuma no yɛ wo nkwa na ɔbɛyɛ na bɛ wo bɛbɛ bi adi hene ɛhɔ no yɛse yɛ ma wo ntena hɔ ni hene no still wo bɛdan asi wo hene wɔ no wadie wadi mfie nwɔtwe awie wɔn se kɔ professor wɔn ehia services ni bio wɔn ayi nipa foforɔ ada na ogu so a wɔde wo ho ɛhyehyɛ school no saa mpanyinfoɔ na aba bɛtena no eti ɛhɔ ana yɛbɔ asɛm ne pɔde asi a minim sɛ mpanyinfoɔ a etie dwumadie hwɛ dwumadie wɔn mo betu ho anamɔ na asomdwe di aba because ɛyɛ nofo ayɛ sɛ bɔla so gya no dako wobɛte boom na asɛm a yɛmpɛ akwakosi wɔ Ghana ɛyɛ Communication Technology University na afei ne yɛba bɛtwe ho dawrɛ ti yɛhwɛ sɛ aban ebedi saa asɛm akyi na ɛde asomdwe ba panifoɔ medam asɛ na awie yi
yɛnsɛ da ase paa
so yɛto dwumadie no so aha TVS YZ we are also live on Power 97.9 FM inside politics dwumadie ana yɛgu so a yɛde som mu ɛnɛ kama baabi a wowɔ na afei wagye brɛ na wohwɛ yɛn yes mekae sɛ Ghana se say deɛ sɛ wo pensuo anoma baako pɛ ɛyɛ X natural mineral water nsuo kroji emu da hɔ anuane no bia ɛwɔ sɛ nsuo ehia na ɛyɛ ma nipa dua no abiribia no nsa betibi aka bi ne wanom oni abusuafoɔ ni nyinaa me ba cho X natural mineral water ana make am for the amount sɛ obɛyɛ yie obɛyɛ wedding obɛyɛ party obɛyɛ engagement dwumadie bi a wo ba bedi mo yɛ conference dwumadie bia nhyiamu bia nipa dodo bɛba wɔn bɛnum nsuo kae sɛ nsuo ne yɛ baako pɛ X natural mineral water emu da hɔ kroji yie paa na wɔnom nso a etimi boa na nnuane nnuro a ɛwɔ nsuo mu a nipadua ne hia no wɔn nsa timi aka bi sɛ wokɔ Melcom anaasɛ minimart bi ɛbɛn wa wobɛtumi anya X natural mineral water yi bi atɔ na afei wo ne wabusuafo akɔ yisu ofie anaa wakɔ tɔn so a mebatɔ ne nyinaa no ɛkware da hɔ bɔ mmɔden na frɛ saa number yi wo frɛ a wɔn bɛgye so na afei wo pɛ X natural mineral water no etu no dodo a mepacha oma bomode na oma pebi di amam 059 627 3546 059 627 3546 059 627 3546 and 059 627 3547 059 627 3547 X natural mineral water is simply natural. I would say yanko power specialist eba a hospital for us ye o ma be kan nsa e wo fidie mu enu ahodo a wo mo wo a ekuti ayare wa hodo e wo nipaduam enu nti ana abiribia na o ma ba tenase na o mo so o mo de say nnui ene science mpani nyina abomoden aba wakwam na baba be somo wo ma be pia mame mo makwa ba na enne power specialist wo mo nsem wo no wo mo fa nsom ye opani akwa ba ne nso ye nua menia na mpom te san mo ya mo ye nu okura de ya na bibisa nsem mpom te san ya ya na me akasa no esen eye mi sabat e wosi e bisa enen so enu ben ana power specialist herbal hospital for mabo modern asane lai wa half fefe Ghana for aye krado wo mo tie wo mo hwew yare ahodo a esa bo ho de ruchirom na afi yenko
medase abusia yamo akwaba power tambre eni power specialist herbal hospital jedi kan aye be ma me ba ko anam yunu de bia omo ahwedwumadie aye director general of prisons Mrs. Patience Bafo Bonnie or the chief superintendent Esther Etuahene or Noah Saya deputy manager Credit Union Ghana Prison Service headquarters Accra Edincha Emma Mopa Abusia Takra de Kumase Enkran and a power specialist Seba hospital ye ye branch no ye a Juma Gidigdi pa enya sam ketwa na do do fa last stop you Kumase one crime and a water cry. The Kumase of Fayase, Yanni Jasbo Flame Station, in Shanimu, war a putu ja contrast of kind so, Lake Road and a war. Accra war Quabenya ACB Consani Block Factory, no, AD and Shadmuna Fetakra, there were Anaje Estate, Customs Road, Yanni Singa watching Beno, ensudi enhwe no mu ye numbers no aye miensa fa mu bia na frɛ yɛn wo fra branch na ɛbɛn no ne ama direction aba hɔ na wa bɛgye wa yaresa numbers no yɛ 0555 797878 0200 383831 and 0244 544422 Monday to Saturdays any day adwuma Sunday period any adwuma even holidays any adwuma or your branches thing to be obia any idea bia sha so acha wo de chinchini abre wa ba mu abu eye so ya de we de no anu ko wo mu amesro be ba akopɛ asaso do ani kyerɛ na nyu ayarosa eye power specialist herbal hospital busia yade eye yie obenya wa na efiri yade waboka wadum no bi won oba ya hye hɔ no a cars ahodo a obeyi akyerɛ no hospitals ne clinic ahodo a wakɔ nanso still yade nda so di nachi power specialist hospital dem ayeso nkro sa oba ye mfiti prekopa ma waduro nyesa o ka sa uti o ya pani am waduro dabi ameka sa yen treat just symptoms ye tackle the cause of symptoms no so ka sa uti o ya ebehwe niema ahodo a betiama uti aye o ya ebia uti payo na malaria obiti aye typhoid obi de ni moja da so ate bo ho ni BP awo soro behwe number say 240 220 200 ebetiama uti paya na odin ebia na odi ne sabi severe constipation obia wo senti ani tipaye edeba na de mani ti eye ne ya enti na obehwe sa ne mani nyina de amount tipaye na ba ne attack the course no atu ade no ase ama ho atɔ enti power specialist about yanko padom ye manage ade yen so ade so e hospital so akotena ba bi no aka cho say ade we de ye manage ama ye so ma mesro tumrika bra power specialist about hospital Kumase Enkran Nafi Ayeta Krade. Osha power time and then the kind Osha yen. What test hepatitis B positive? Tienye pa. Hepatitis B idea ba kwabo dine pe. Edi ba ko pe twice abo bi adwene doctor kwaso duaya. Any power specialist about hospital. Nyame anim ni yen ene award dansidie. Yen ne age award Ghana ene amonone. Chesa mpa hepatitis B yade no yetime sa etu ase efri moja ne mu yenso so ya manage ho te so kwatena babrum so hepatitis B de eni aduro ya manage de ama yeso so da mesro so mirikam dwane tumrika for nature power specialist about hospital and san oliver na sha say essay mesro hepatitis B say ya ukunu say ya oyere say ya ba say ya nua bi say wa test positive men shedem na ensu men ka sese ade ne ni aduro baabi a wokɔ hepatitis B yade be furu mojam baabi a wokɔ amoa no asie betu afuru mojam baabi a ye wa dansidie sampa yade na etimi tu ase eye power specialist herbal hospital ye wo Kumasi ya won crime ana ye water kwa do ba be ye profile na confirm sampa yade no kura wo ka ho asam e wo ho sade wo ka no anase ni ho nipa pibo obeba no ba ye profile no na ye negative into ban san e de do be ka no be ye profile na confirm sampa yade na obodin no e wo ho no mo be liver function test be viral load count one case bo hu na moado do moja no mo onuma do no kwa ni mu kakra be sa koye biem be hu be so atia kodu nyame yado na koye viral load bi no say target not detected and as a negative I am fan sa sentry say sakoba say emwo no kaketwa bi ye far below than the minimum figure na machine betima aka say target not detected enti aba no sa no a ye sa ye profile no confirm sampa emwo no ba kokwa ni moja no enti ye kase tutu ma no ko negative a baby be kwakwa lab bia no be ba negative power specialist hospital ye say for hepatitis B ade no bra nyame adom ayaresa wo a benya wa yaresa betu ase kra e de amount wo kwa scan wo hospital ye say o fatty liver o liver enlargement o liver cirrhosis chese brebo no srade ada ho se twem o brebo na ho no aye dendende aye kese ama o yafu no aye kese ama o right upper abdomen unifu ni fana se ha e de kwa mfiri ko achi no e ho na aye dendende aye hyehye e ho hyehye aye wo ya ho hwenye yie misraw bra power specialist hospital when you know aye very yellow yes when you join this o Johnson and it say Lipton and say Coke ama oni pedro nyina wa ya hoya wano wani wonsamba bia ya yellow misraw entratra ho udi agwa ya de ne bekum wo hia adua ya liver care Eduaya liver care eye dro ba ko a power specialist hospital aye power head product e dia ba bonten a eboa ehi liver bia nya problem say liver enlargement say liver cirrhosis say fatty liver ni nyina no nya bia betimi aboa na atuade no ase ama ho atɔ o de na ye kidney stones na haw ekom do a why mremremre udidi mi ayemremre da bia wabre so kidneys asha ase nya problem a mire bia feel say why weak emfa ho any rest bia be rest bre bia ten kasa oni peduam no why mre wona ase asha ase tatai bo cross na nim nyina atime honho no ene ma bi oba e wose ana ne na ase na nim nyina na honho ba da ba nyina nim nyina na honho ama severe waist pain lower back usisechi ho aya wo ya ehyehew misraw emfa kidneys eniagro kidney stones kidney cells tumirika fabra power specialist eba hospital wo ye bema o Johnson samna sha se ye basabasa da bia me kasa mema ho akase pa mu ba kom aye Johnson ho nsam kakra bi na Johnson de obi simitimi Johnson ba 10 times anajo ontumi na Johnson nti ya na wo chima sa na Johnson aba wa ya se timiri se 10 Johnson ntimi mba Johnson eba no bema ni ya wo ya ehyehew wo Johnson wi aten kasa Johnson bi akam wo Johnson wi ni mo jadi achi bokwa de eba ni na yimo jankwa wa ma ho kwan sa Johnson man say den na Johnson na emai misraw entena ho Johnson eba so ahyase e for trousers mu na gu mpabo aso senti sa hoɔden a bema Johnson a esese to sen de ba bontena wo de na ente sa ebetima your prostate ebetima your bladder that's a cystitis ebia your kidneys ebetima your ureter na so urethra ebia your untreated infection bi na this symptoms na diaba wo ba ebehwe sa ni mani nyina ni ya boa watako the course no atuade no ase ma ho atɔ wo de na ye ulcer na how ekom de why problem aduane to yema ye problem ya na obofono obitime fesa ulcer nti wo chika senimu ya wo ya hyehyew ya ho hwenye yie ya na aboa no nyina ya ya de kopie wa chutanya heartburns wo de dia na aduane ne jejabo indigestion ya na onsalo nyina titiriti ya na oyefu na hye gastritis asa emframa bi ejina oyam ni nyina na ye ulcer ne symptoms ne bi eno no to recover power specialist hospital ye ma adua ya SK that is stomach care e kro bia wo ye funu say ye duodenal ulcer say peptic ulcer wunya adua ya SK ni bia beboa na atu ulcer na se ama ho atɔ wo de na ye typhoid na how ama severe headache wo hotimi ye hye wa poso nyina ye omre na wonim typhoid betuma severe constipation typhoid kona betuma ma running stomach we metime ahwie typhoid betuma rashes agu typhoid betuma ma wabowa typhoid nti wa hwe alcohol agana so a bo se moja e wo jana nmu baka se koko epia na typhoid samwani didi onsuru no kwa chi na onsum nya ye kura wo kwa agana so bo se moja ye den e wo jana nmu wa hwe betuma your surgery typhoid betuma wa your surgery onsuru no nyame amwa betwitwa to aso emfa typhoid eniagro entina doctor akoso do aye dwumadene a wode kala heba mixture odi abade de TV so no wunya bi be two typhoid na se de amount typhoid and malaria and signs and symptoms ma kan say aye de kura ne sa wonu ba ye onwono ho ba ye hwuti be paw ho ba ye omre ni nyina no malaria so the same symptom wo hia adua ya malamis ye no so betu ase plus bi eda bia no ba boa na tu ase amount wonu mu nya ode koketa so kura untumi na woni gusu say ya da bia ko hospital so moja no eswate wo hia moja duro wo hia nuane nuro ya haban ni nuaba ya dia kabom dia ye mojaduro aye edua ya heba tonic eba bo sesi ni pedube sesi moja no ama akọ kete so ntimi na ni nyina betwa onuma nya oda ni nyina bekọ wo so ati ni nyina bejai o moja na bra bia so ate no eba hya makama ama oni atumi age obawa na wi ahrai ni moja omu wakoma bo se kim ya no ani so kra brew obawa saa na mfeno mfi nyina ya wo ya ohome esro bibi biara ye problem ewa wo chest ho wunya adua ya cough ke heba me chembe fe no chest cough eba boawo ama wakoma no atoboko ohome no akoboko kama ama akokata so watimi ada ya de bia titu bia bema wa yemre wompam ye wo jiri ka jiri de dini ne honam se eye me vitality ebe yi ntini mu ama moja na timi akota ntini mu na bema na timi gina na so pame te se bema mu a te se onya herbal mixture immune system booster ne de ka ho dia te se wadi babia edi amaw misro ya de bia ha obia ya nka ho asema no che se nya ho adwuma bra power specialist eba hospital Kumasi Enkran na fi eyeta kwade mo ya ware for matana for 12 months I want my problem ebetumi free oba no betumi free bema no mema bebre low sperm count ubeye semen analysis na sperm ba kokora na oni bi ensuo na ya na eba no sebi wo ho baye no enye no ne sperms no enye eno no ene sperms no ye no ne friend semen sperms no ewo nsuo no mu te se wa ye fish pond ensuo no da ho na adwene gum entubo ha ba hwe no hu nsuo no mu na sperm no kora no ba kokora inde enim go hoba no fibroid ovarian cyst ne man koyie ni nyina no ba behwe baabi a problem no wo jesi a wo no kwa ne behwe asolve ama public anya no Ghana no so bi asom so kompo na show minimum go time fast kanka be mu hodo be na ne nyina ama ho sisi no adi mo be ma betimi abotai wa betimi ayuko mu ama ho ayefe ama bi aye kama adi ama ukotodwe ho na ho no yesi nsuo ginam no wakotwe na asan ho no be be kyekere ama 2-3 times bonso na aye kama would call Juma so sign ba bone fracture don't put him up pain your bone specialist a can say near that channel and fire a hobby on your day emro yan any pedway to treat why you do or twice such a say ya Satica was on a making a shall say through 6 na saw Sirimu now saw Nanko Kumna Bijano Nentina and IAC what done I do now tune them quite a problem or buy who here say your massage by your massage come I mean Trimo baby bless our creation take place I must say to training in a day at 2 ya dear beer how beer usisi mutime hyehyɛ den enima nkoye emfa maw wugina ho anyeye wotena se anyeye woda ho anyeye mesrawo yefu no ayekutu wodi aduane ketua bia na ahye na ayekutu no ba behwe saa ne mani nyina ne aboa atuade no ase ama ho ato ba bia wo bia ani ade bia haw oba wo ho aye den dia ma wo niema ahodo betuma ma wo ho aye den dia ma wo o mensese na ema ye no ni nyina betuma affect eye wawo ho nsam mesrawo tumrika bra Power Specialist about hospital. You Kumasi one crime and your water crade. Or the no pampa body na wonum halitosis, bad breath and can a yadia bakwa, a hard repay. Ebi are diabetic ba winim. Busu craw ya wen so soon control ye, better the scent about wonum. Ebi are the no tim, obidia want to send and nam no governor chrono. Ebi are the no hunum sinusitis, and now a minimum tonsillitis. A bet to me at the Sahana Abba. Sans so and ebia was severe liver problem. A bofri yom na eboba osro Mr. Yade bi how ayanka ho asam no me se fabra power specialist about hospital ba lab papa bi ohia asam no be ye di firi behwehwe mu so ohia asam yes kan ohia asam extra ye be ye ne de tuade no ase de amaw kuma se wo fe yase ye ni Jasper Flint station di hwani mu wo aputoja contract so kwan ne so Lake Road na ye wo Accra wo kwa benya ACP kwan so ne block factory no edi entwem na fe takrade wo Anaje Estate Customs Road any single washing bay no edi hwani mu frey 0555 797878 0200 383831 and 0244 544422 Monday to Saturdays and your day adwuma Sunday penny da nya adwuma even holidays ye adwuma our your branches you medo say baby awjebre na ohwe power time nyame yadoma dasa na sabre yanso e be san dia pomde ho nsam no abrobiem.
Now, let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature. na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yamu nyono da. Se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno any hexa capsules any hexa mixture.
Akom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer yekura eto yefunu ene ensunumu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wogire ho a enye. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu atua ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apefo abatan ya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfiedu mienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
all satan for edie age adwadie nkratoyi yi atom.
Stay back and stay safe. The National Petroleum Authority is cautioning the public to desist from scooping or fetching fuel from overturned fuel tankers at accident scenes. Again, do not get closer to the scene in an attempt to take videos or pictures. Inhaling the petroleum product is detrimental to your health. Worst of all, petroleum products are volatile and highly flammable, and a small spark can trigger a catastrophic explosion, causing deaths and loss of properties. Don't let a moment of desperation lead to a lifetime of regret. If you see an overturned tanker, stay back and stay safe. Call trained professionals such as the Ghana Fire Service or Ghana Police personnel to handle the scene, or reach the National Petroleum Authority's contact center on 0302 550 380. Your life is worth more than a gallon of fuel. This Save a Life campaign is from the National Petroleum Authority, NPA.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
When nations rise, it begins with bold conversations. When economies grow, it is driven by partnership. This April, Ghana's business and policy leaders converge at the Pro-Business Forum 2026, the nation's premier platform for investment, enterprise, and economic transformation, with special guest of honor, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, joining captains of industry, financial institutions, investors, and entrepreneurs.
The Pro-Business Forum is more than just an event. It is a call to action. And so let us work together to build a Ghana that is competitive, productive, and inclusive, and a Ghana that creates opportunities for all.
Come, let's engage in high-level dialogue, explore industry exhibitions, build powerful networks, and unlock real opportunities from finance and insurance to manufacturing, agribusiness, SMEs, and innovation. This is where it all happens. From the 3rd to the 5th of April, 2026, at the Kwo Convention Center, ATBA, go to www.kwobusinessforum.com and register now. To register for exhibitions, call 059 555 5885 or 059 555 5995. Kwo Business Forum. Connect, promote, grow.
Obrempong eye adwumada. Eboa eyam aduane. Eboa eyi insa free ni peduanim. Na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yi. Nanso wonim se niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sen pote.
Me hunda. Me brebo ye adwuma pa. Ebia se me ntumi ye bibi boa me brebo.
Ani and nothing about the left hit from the Moses Clinic near Herbal Center about Herbal Food Supplement. What says it? Pa the barberbo, ama a year Jumayi.
Now, any Juma.
Fatopa Yenu, and no pani and you na a boama brebo ye Jumayi. Sunny a beya, a bit me and yam a Jania woody, yes, yes, any pijanimo, a ye moving see.
And no, I'm a brebo here.
Ubenya Live Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wope dodo so to up. 0244 06 8447. Live Kid, wawo brebo, wawo nipedia. Edro yi enye ma apemfo. Ema ema omomanofo. Ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA agi dwedie krato yi atum.
Official poll! Power Independence Jackpot! Mensaka! Ghana Fwe! And Chewenyimede! 69th Independence Day! Osi Friday, 6 March 2026! Onyaza yebu wave flag and kwete! Yereche dwete no kofi olajan kudi sika! Independence Power Jackpot! 69th edition! Tailoring big! 9 day before mobile phone! Na dial *274#. Select option 2. Power Jackpot. Ticket to Krubia, 10 Ghana cedis. Into the more to tickets and no chances of winning a susura no call. Nasikanable flow amodama. 9 winners, but for 690 Ghana cedis, Akofie and paying a pabaze. Ticket to Krubia, 10 Ghana cedis. 9 day before mobile phone. Na dial *274#. Select option 2. Power Jackpot. Tailoring big.
Misamo Akwaba Biodi about TVSYZ. We are also live on Power 97.9 FM. Inside Politics Jumedi. Ana yesi hu konwa ena nwumre na afi nsema hodo etwegu o man no no ye de nyina aba wa fi ma na ba bia wagebre na wo hwe ana se wutie yen ewo eye TVSYZ ana se Power 97.9 FM midin ere enke Obrempong the grassroots president okwa Mike Ania ene enwumre mpanifo akase mienu ewo fidie mu a ye ni omo ba bedi eye nkomo aka nyina na afi nchire mu ese na fata no wo mo so mo bomodin na afi wo matimi ede asom eye Ghana fo nyina wo mo eti ejumedie yi ma menka say Divine Hope Herbal Center ede otwea herbal powder de aba na yare wahodo a esenie onsatimi ka bi na wono mo a ebebo a waist pain oba na ema ne mema nyina no eboa na yi de free ho afi pulse sexual weakness low libido any stroke ulcer menstrual disorder yare wahodo amabobo so nyina se onsatimi ka eye otwea herbal powder Divine Hope Herbal Center de aba no a bacha wote sachet no ba kwa no a no apɛ warm water wodi guma na wawoso no wowoso no a na ni nyina afra yipe na wahwe ni nyina gu anum once bacha ebetu sa yare wahodo amabobo so nyina afri ho ede ama ka na hye no so sa no pawo awia wa anwumre wa homachi ho se wadidi awie nko ade a wutimi nom otwea heba eye powder bi na etu yare ase afi ho de ama Okokofodia Gapsin Pharmacy ubenye bi ato ho afi Capeba ewusunyane House of Drugs wa Shaman Boache ansan o Cape Coast Nana Boache eba ewo Tema ana afi PK Gombila enso ewo Tamale bomode na fa numbers na frɛ na afi Divine Hope Eba Center form de otwea eye heba pada be wo manyo so 0591 565 557 0591 565 557 and 0550 639 037 0550 639 037 Otwea heba pada o se ejano hyewa wankasa obebo modern no atumika ede aba kai na sharenso say Friday ya on the 6th day of March a year 2026 Ghana is celebrating the 69th Independence Day no sa akonya no ana Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center say bo modern na fa sa akonya na bra because sada no a holiday inti bra because yarwa bi ti say prostate fibroid and dental problems nyina no womo bomodin aye ho free health screening e de amawa untu eteku ana setro nti unya be pure mo ma so ye nkwade on begebre na free health screening e koso Friday on the 6th of March no what me de ho agime na prostate na etete wo fibroid and dental problem o se ho ana e ha wo ma gebra ye hwehwemu de ama wo mo wie skekuma bi ekita wo no wo me ma ho aduru ma sa yare wa na aye krankra betina so no etu ase e de free ho ubehunu Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center for akira kwan wo mo branches no ba ko Adencha barrier new site ubehunu wo mo ho afi Accra Ministries no ye Ghana Highway Authority ubetimi ehu wo mo ho afi ejekojo a wo ben ashama no so wo mo branch wo na Kumasi ukọ ahenema kokoben a ubehunu Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center e wo ho se upese saa dwumadi ekosi unyamu nkyiremu bebre a free number we wo bema nkyiremu na afi watimi akọ na wo makoye saa nhwehwemu no de ama free 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 now what me de ho aka Medimosis for nyame yad me fiada we ya free health screening na wo moye e de amagana for no so what me de ho aka ho na wakwa akwaje wa yare hwe braso mamen company for we na afemi ndaw madim fenkyerɛw na nkomo ahodo ene ɛwo ho ni nyina ne yenhyase na yendi saa nkomo no Charles McCarthy editor edema the Hawk newspaper watena se na afi kojo yebo a former youth organizer edema MVP amanyoko no ewo Ayawa so West Wogon Charles akwaba
Obrempong ejoso
bibi abokodia
na kupoa na famu de
aka nipa de
aka ne president or food soldiers na president ubeyama food soldiers
okay
because ban food soldiers are too young grababa
ene mobile
grassroots
amamunkra
almost kai
me and our president.
So now we are president of food soldiers. Me na me kai. Anya title.
Ampa the grassroots president.
Yes, it is so. Grassroots president almost kai on the cow munsem.
Munsem from mom.
Very good.
Makabia de bia metnasia meka chairman pani se grassroots no abribia wo mo yedede se wontwa ne no mehwe mo ne appointees no wo mo mo de na afi wo mo hwe dan ho na grassroots ndi here bi o mo fam class
o patapa
o se
patapa se butaka di afejo ko privileges ko si we asi patapa
let me say what can say
why ordinary ko privileges say enya no crazy tribe net na say jumanana is it not true ma mekano ha si ma mekano wa mekano wanza afenyo ko kan mewa mankano kanu kre ma mekano me ni mugabe ko dwotia metia no mugabe tian because tribe net eno mudi contract na ma on ye recruitment
na the tribe net juma no ntimi ya
mutaka se tribe net ne betime hunu wo diabetes tribe net it identify will be what diabetes online be hun diabetes ni na debate no your parliament no one day so mo ba ya na e bi wo diabetes no mo training camp and mo pa mo nyina people die at the training ground. They are no feeds, they are going to do by competence. Food soldiers now you are president, you know. Or one seminar no account, so they are not competent, or more diabetes. You know.
Now, sir, oh, area, and you are waiting to apply so security.
Now, why no area wakubi? Oma publish din.
Enye minister or kan.
Obedi minister no be katre was in the part 10. E was our training ground no more diabetes in the apamomo.
Sa fe no wa.
Ohun da ben. Obedi no 1 year ni. Why are they not true can car instead of humbly accepting say one ye no what could transfer no why are the ye no who the patabazu the one for privileges committee who go on the matter who go on the matter of privileges committee
some of the basic
and you no and grana apply online and you online or mutual exams who the guy IT person company be na ye company didn't do the tribe net and crown top credit true or false and your cabo obi o take crown na wo ni internet no this will move eba babia car internet wo ebi kotan cafe ukra me obi a o ni okra analog obe din aye this okọ pe obi laptop and kotan internet cafe is there not extra cost
na eno enye sene se
na mo dem mo
ye beka se bia mo nyina mo mra ne ye nhia wa ne yenye nka online se nka boa
so da for no kushia yo mo ye na mo military dia no ye from mo kotena tro ye no en de amoa oti hu azembi oti so obi ka azem me sim fa mani hwe camera ni say 60 minutes oti bi na oti we wo na television cameras men sa si we ni mo pon wo twa oti say twa oti say wa na wo kotena exams no wa face camera say we not telling you say no one submit we yes we answer question 1 exams I will try to the next question this is we first question and so what second question when we first question you can't have access to the second question
wow
yes
and we question 1 kwa na dani wani a
say so face camera and say
we hwe bia mass
so we do working mathematics na as you need how kind of wickedness is that why when you can you won't humble yourself mu the amount for privileges come find that TV zone be gunu wani ma say but we na amount for mo treasure should go and tell you their ordeal I say you what your amount exams na 50 minutes you have the opportunity you can start from the bottom o probably na ko start from question 50
sure
no one answer but top
and na onim
Saturday we ya mutaka ye question 1 to the last question one to me answer first question and you can't go to question 2 it is only 20 minutes you can't go back and check see one answers now we hear question why you there through ka we ka won ka wanu tu o there
na say o can tribe net for na just contract might be from
who gave them the contract or pilot here and member who here do pilot don't you pilot what is the essence of pilot now there won't be that now we here what do you do catch me
you do piloting
yes or your pilot I mean
wow until only
yeah nama yeah nama man phone have access to as they tell us the problem constituency for soon so just soon but say obi wo ho no NDC abai na mpa one so obenya police atade ahye obenya fire service atade obenya wi ahye enu nso a funfram abono
nipa bebre nso ne ya fa mo police ni
nipa se no wafa
so ma fa kakra
fa obi aye today they've not taken anybody
so I feel na process
we mpo no ma be medicals nduru
ene ya no mo de ayaba no enie
si say
mo de ma men chira ade
say no mu da haba be kan tire me
document yi wan na fe men kan fe matches
na
o say the Ghana police and the very security way no one more year majuma
men kan so mu no won famba na to mu na yo mo won famba enu mu dia ba
no ba be kire wo mo a
o mu da two screens so am
aha thank you and that's no say publication of aptitude test results yes and
me da dale wa bo ame hwe ye sha se tro online exams
yes yes
who throw you ya submit ya penal exams results aba
oh okay
that is the process
but this one is different
when I come here
computer no so.
O ko marking o computer so that way. A system. You build, you calibrate into the now submit, who click submit. Now, but during the application process, who apply, who fill with document, be now submit here. Who are qualified and indicate qualified. Who are disqualified and tell us why you disqualified. You are disqualified because of maybe our height, or age.
But now I feel no money never be who.
I feel now. Okabranyatna demo market. And Dibiromo. Me won't be that. Just a mutaka. Say IT exams, online exam, which we are, obi kotna fee, retrieve,
Ebi a no mo ye no mo market, but I feel no market results ni na.
Na make it on kululu no. Kululu no. This is kululu.
So you are also not satisfied with the way.
But if you are satisfied, celebrate him. What do if you are satisfied and celebrate him? Yeah, can't mama yen come can't powers. If you are you not satisfied? Are you satisfied? As some make ya will share me. Are you satisfied? What fast from Afro will be near? Yeah, share no more. Can you better? I said to swear you don't want to talk the truth. If you send Mugabe a coffee.
I know committee.
Meeting me.
And I said no.
I see a fit man. Committee.
Committee.
The boss committee. Oh, whatever. To say I full no who you are. The beauty is can what fast from prayer.
O say.
The moon say we get Juma. You were the chief of staff.
Yes.
Oh, we do be opportunity. Yeah. Police back up a bit in there. We come out free, sir. Free. Not ni power back fire deal I am true. Cause the young crowd now holding. Now somebody has marked it. I think Odiba.
Is this the first time our system?
This is the first time I work here.
Okay.
This is the first time. Me see police soldier for there no. Omo break you omo into groups. Your friend na mark exams. Oko try no more update site no.
In person.
That is what they did.
Okay.
So you from who control exams. If you teach the Obeko Elwak, Webeko, who control you will see the results on the site. Who will say, oh, if you are qualified now, won't qualify to the next stage. That is how it is. Sanity. Where the Konuma Diaboso who can do a privileges committee.
Maybe idea so the Omoyo is different from the military.
Omo 5 years to aka no mo de ne basa. Endumuja. Immigration yan dressing for room. Oh. Immigration the cost of their life.
Mati mama could be a war kwaba.
One woman immigration uniform dada. Be a done who say a condition will not say ya shoe shining one. So Janina or called Moka, Oko swag grenade, no. Now,
the former vice president and flag bearer of the MPP, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, now on an eating in our kata. Mene wode ka se ntoko ekoso ntino sabe de wo mo atimi ayi o mafri ye kata ntoko ekoso Middle East ye tototo bomb no ye His Excellency the former vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ene
we a colleague media person.
Okay.
Okay.
Na ya wa traba.
So the kind.
See, I know the band.
And I mean, can see kind.
I say, good evening, bro. My friend wrote the recruitment exams as trades. Okay.
Tradesman.
Yes, okay. My friend wrote the recruitment exams as a tradesman. He was supposed to answer 30 questions. He answered only 2, and the questions went off, and he couldn't get access to the system again. As I speak with you, he doesn't know what is happening. The PC is supposed to mark and present your results to you immediately you end the online exams. Mama should know this. Can be okay. Research agenda and the aba. Name of maybe or aba. I want to be a dear back of maybe I say BBK to ABC.
We are talking about recruitment. Mamin Castle. Minta Mama Far deal with personal on Tiase 8 years. MPP Abreso.
Yes.
Omoton forms 1.
Forms 1.
And a forms no goofy. And no muyi munka kankakra.
No.
No matter no. They sold it only once. 100
8 years.
8 years. Into a go and no more suffering. And no more do moko. See, I told that a man for apply that into backlog. No. You get it. And no more suffering no more for the 8 years. Into kwado namvo no boys be on no motivo no. Oko star village or no mo newo. No mo de mo fi say we dey buy kwado benya bi amom. Because 8 years no man timi ankrum. Na de na be do so a. Also be fa na kwan na waboa won kron. For yes we mun qualify you. Listen carefully. The thing is not that they are not qualified. No say you got ni. Ko soja na ye, ko police ye, ko immigration ye. Also NDC ni ye Ghana ni. Is MPP need their boy MPP need that NDC no about also use that same opportunity to help MPP people. Who then they will see that be. Who na we computer.
Josh, mami koko jo homra.
Among for 2 misas who are brutally no tina the computer uni perfume. Elimination by rough 30s. Munkano question.
Me say Charles McCarthy no editor the Hawk newspaper. And artist Okasa. Ko jo
be producer firm. Kevin. Oh. And I won't be, and I'm saying, immigration. Head the Ajam Biamo.
Fire. There's a Santi Ampa. So there's not the same. Also, no credit.
Jango now, you been some all over Gaza. Sano here no number. Car, la ruda.
Not for moi. Be a free minute. I call by Uncle Majors Minia. Bibi aboko.
Nyango pantom gojo.
Yes, you
go soon Accra. Yes, me am meeting.
You ada ne kokodru Kumasi.
Okay.
We ko ya ne Kumasi we jam fin na se ne we no.
Okay.
1 week na nti kokko.
Tell no amokota na chi.
Kota na chi program ne pon ye. So we say do na etimi fast appointees ne etimi fast. Ya nya appointees ne pon time awe. And you say 20 and yes say no panimu ne simu. Ni diem ni kafa for mo abesin court masako ya de tie fitemani aba ha o yenko ofie obi ene na busu ene na obi ehu no ene de ba betra ha no what ya zenti ya brepa nti na okasa ma mini anka ma edin no because wosu bedi mutakachi a wanhwe ya obeka saa mo ano ede akopa because ehihia odi aba no affected do ene mampani so mampani timi ze kekama efunu ne kekama ndampan otima ze dodo na omoto abama woni nyina omoto ye because of purpose because me ko je ebo say emra na mpeta me ko military no e o mampani gege time and me ko air work nka me mu kumimbu enya de kid sa time no de ahodi na eko ye kwa America ma me ko teste me nan enya de kitwa entimra me teste me nan na me fro war no and me tab on thing entimra mu wie no se mu ni se nipa ya ban mo mfa dodo a wotima say Mama ni panya we sata be enough be other place in anya de be do about 3 am minia masa ni ewie enkrofo mi na mo budi matesa atima be gina bonti me madam fo mi na ko friend kuju mi ni na esu electric as ya wie a ya pese ko farm mu ni de move omo wie ya no mo be small gate no omo ya omo eko training aba no freshers no small gate ya si mu pie no mu ya amfam on fa ni pa be 50 pe 1 to 50 depending on the pay over 500 mumpie
wow
and kura case me do omo bundi pama so actually me na bu ye na ye so me na bu a and got some
of sake count
omo just be any of timber fie smooth o that time now grow and then ma security service squad a team
na ko hwe na mi ai
that was 93 94 mo baby and enye na say mo to say
okay
so atom mo de niema merit no dey I'm in down guidelines that wotimi o meet ya fine we meet na ko fie ba wo de na bro wo be so chese wo na unim bibi e wo wiase bia wo so nya IT expert mbo ya agric na ye ka anya kwanka deputy minister of agric na ke de amaw nkukon kitenka wodi akire wotuma se emu ba bi ofira wodi amu niam bi nka wodi ye de ha kokoma
kojo ba bia na wo chepo sunu fo
na me chepo fo say ye ni pa de agric na ma no ntimi ntuno eti adwuma de ma wanza ba deputy wo do atosuro na wo hwe mo so niam nkatie wotuma se atoko ni ade ne ka wodi na se mampani atima transe ade kakaka wo ya mawa and the security service apart from military ni nyina akosho na se ewu. Okay. Even now, President National Security Mpo, as a report Mpo Mano.
Minister of National
Security, correct. Nina Shenasi. And any panel to Papa so. And a mere do baby, we blame Penisu Accra. We pay a more election 2020 a year by. What's the in parliament? What they before, sir, 2 crowd who were the crown support 1 food baby, 1 year campaign beer. Till you know, coffee baby, say the manner. Ade be yanso baba abrami opposition for abetu nipa na ha ye no because empanifo bebreti fie omoma onu waye ODNDC echi wa BNDC mu onu se no appointment am I want to the umani bi ade obetime nyansa ne nana ne baby obehu no fire service na president na or customs otuma say no de no a chiche ne re send this by into simesi na obenti ye fie nya nipa we fie na bibia e kama enu echi no odi ade na papa tutu papa so ade a we nyina enti empanifo nte mi da bi emblem na busuafo pa o mampani busuafo bodo otwa sane nu se na chiachia mu amwaka no o mampani na meka no o nuanom che obi abedi president bi o nuanom papa che o mampani o me ka papa no hu abegima no kosi bone emema mu gye o na so o mo adwiri mu da ho mu wo ho no ma o mu nyankokrafo obi agina na so efiti o emisa Alfred Mahama so babesi energy so emnantie saa na to so ekopi mu nyina nice way munia na djuma wo di no peso jedin bi to o peso jebi bi de to no o ye djuma perfect baby chia ese mutumi ye meeting utuma se mutumi ka cheza ai ofai hano de enko yo yantu to ha ye sa ni pa ne bia yensa no ni enko di se ebeboa utuma se ni pa yi first one odi ka kwa odi ka man mu se John chapter 1 utuma se
yes
verse mutaka hano ai chichi ga kokko piem so kaya
ko isa se mi de sada
you very small omu chichiga man ka wo say
ase mo se ekodede
da bi o edi akono wo sa man ba bi foforo na de ne sa aboboko ba bi honya entempa no bibi wo de wase adua se bi mu entia so mprenu etu te ho no tietia so na ekogi bumu a emi no kasa wuri ahwe ndisi for mo trading dudu na nkoto mu din wuri afa ye waso east by election ni hwe dudu om koto aba
ano de enchemu aba
enchemu ba
enu adai na ye name say Ramadan koso na sometimes I also is
abane start 7 o'clock no obi did 5 or 4 a.m. one meet
e bi mpie kura
me say one meet
e do Ramadan no say bi
why there then
omo bomba ye
why bon after who fasting yes e plan dem bomba na una sun tata yo pie na gem frama asema na aka no en na ye call some jam program kokko hwe sa millennium supporters the car be for ne buy do do ni Muslim about 80%, 88% of Muslim. On be born some more no petrol mre. Omu ni di so we to onyom
etu susu se dey tin enkrofo na ngota ba.
Ade ko to mo omu ni ahokeka papa. Dia no mo hwehwe omu nsa anka. Wotuma se dia omu ni so ade hu do omu dwene na omu nya ne sa etia no ntia dia kran pore se me ha me ho.
Ade na omu hwe.
Ebi mi yeka no mi ma from we say say Ghana security people umpe hen do do me ye krom north na enyam north any voters one pay security service ye no a ye fi ashanti account for the ntampe mako na ehiem omu ni se do na betima fi mako security service omu ye ya amfa ade na eso sa ha ho biem ebedi lem so koto abama obi sa me ma wo nyina ka ho bi indicators e ba no etu ka se no because of Ramadan do ka ye bi aboa we did 4 a.m. wa me chairman bro no me ye na ye Christian me did me check e bi am did be 10 tinubu na kom do ndo didi ahomache no ye kwado didi ye asaso le didi etu so koto aba be koto na ba kra be home won ko because ahon keka ni di wo because de no wo hwehwe nsanka wo kan so obi anye den enche den fi no what man say it be slow say we ni ka ho na man be to be fa Ramadan ma ehwe Ramadan mu Barcelona eno mo bo ayi me kirew ba ko Spain na Barcelona nyina ya Muslims omu team na platform omu to omu free abontin ba ye no omu nyina Muslims ba no omu ba Atletico Madrid 3-0 America de bobo omu de boy what are you telling me kwana kwato aba timana be kan sa asem no we na juma ananse se mo beto kire Ghana for enye no kre enu an se yenhye ye niema ye yentutu ye niema ye na de wo mlantie ne maba wo mu hwehwe no omu se de
we are where say by election this is general election
and for general election but a top from say team so we say no ayala so east nipa doors che bibia nipa timi ye traffic nya ba bi mfa aba we nya to even wo mo cross akokobom pa ye ho no na wo mo mosque se na uzi no we campaign nya kwa atsuni fo mi ayema wo mo kra na koto aba nke se me ba
only 2024 general election na the late member of parliament Alhaji Meza Ture when you 22,000 a little over 22,000 votes no team man I think over 70% and MPP ninya 9,000 a little over 9,000 and now the Baba Jamenya 10,000
so you mo twatogu
I think almost 12,000
wait and to me na Ramadan no che dem
10,800
ni bi say ni patent do me na che dem na me say
dem so to kwan
am ko hi
na say unim say election do ebi no eto aba obato mu nti
be na enya no kre enema we indicators na we say dey we kire say ese etutu enema ehihye enema yie utanse
neighbor na opposition party na MPP
mama
opposition
party number dey nya papa
o mu nya 4,000
o mu number na o mu 9,000 nya papa o mbo kro no mu nya ye
2024
ya to aba na power kro no no mbo ko duo to mo we figure no mo nya
this is true
when na mo nya no wo mu dey this is a real one bo mo wi agu mu no and dem call 9,000
but we are talking about records here
we and make sure the main one of vigilance records na this there no MPP from making sure massage election no wo mu ye ya mfa to mo number no dey nya papa what you say if you do mo ye ya bibi enye yie NDC dey na correct it NDC number na timi drop sa no e na say because NDC no obi anya kwanya betu awia obi anya bi obetu aye MPP from make ye ni ya ta consensus ma
under these circumstances aye na say party ni vote to etisana so obehu no say bi ankrofo na ho keka ba form party ne ho a then the opposition party ebetimi asosa vote no but in this case wo man to aba no so afa
and na make sure say wo nkoto NDC from the ban no man nkoto abufuo ene niema no man nkoto
okay
because on oba no so ora ene the main trump card out there Ghana fo nyina som ene ora ne ko rani ekosi say wo bia ka se ya chini bia ntimi
ya so the chief justice justice Paul Bafuboni omati special court I no ebebe corruption
consider bay yemfie ne kwa na eko court ni so yeti age say ayi US president baba endorse ana and she ba na the court e bia no mu ni nti aye twen ya trankofo ho sa we court oti and once of the time we to time frame to any case will be a case come more than even 7 or 4 months within 3 to 4 months that's some chrono you can wie sa she bibia amaye and the house atrada na to say what court dey bia what court dey temu no it's better somebody niema begu akwam na nkofo nya rechemu say ye ka ase e ba no nkofo mo discard o meko and I want to be munya wanam we campaign so on campaign we campaign meanwhile wa Ghana for si kani ade a wakodi ni fee here no dey hold mo we hear evidence bi yatia anyway Mustafa Hamid MPA so kai court a freezing in niema bebre collect feeling search dodo adai dodo cantonment any is legon ade ya odi within that period no e dey here what you say you dey nyina ekosi say onam waginani empenin for ese kichi wo nyina obi ahwato yatia sky train dey down from here here Professor Amia Kumfi $2 million I to kwesi say feasibility study keka wo ye no $2 million anu sisi ajai yeti kro we medubu ahin ye ko fa no edubu ahin ne yiri kra no anajo ye chi no wo hwe CCTV camera omo pakisi kan ye disika ne dwane so we sa video ni bia ne yiri ye kan ye di niema e ofio sika ofio nyina di dwane ne nyina achi ndisi ba de no aye wo hu nyina wo nyina obi antima anye foko edubu ahin number bi gift worry and one lady oba won fe wetin say oba ye chi no 24 hours e muso asa e ko si say
man be
e ko si say
asem no ngusu di
wo mu di say ni pa ye growth name a simple thing ye di o hin court be ni edi and this is full subjects any arrange mu bi mu ɛwɔ party no mu ti sɛ mpanimfo afɔ mu na nsi fam antoto nneɛma yie anhyehyɛ nneɛma ne nso bɛgyae ama nneɛma no nyɛ normal because deɛ ne yɛhwɛ nsa ka deɛ a menua yes ayɛ sɛ NDC timi nya no wotimi nya ɔmo mpani bɛtoto nneɛma sɛ economy ɛda kama sɛ nyinaa no wokɔ election no ahwɛ ɔbɛlusu because hard mo deɛ ne timati sɛ ya wo de sɛ bi nneɛma esi wa yɛ waso wei esi wa yɛ waso west a ya no mfa bibi sa ama saa sɛ bɛ si yɛ sɛ ba election si ayɛ waso west a ka election nkɛtɛne yɛ
ayɛ waso west wɔ gon
ɛhɔ deɛ nkurɔfoɔ kakreti nneɛma wo nyɛ sɛ bɛsi ne nkɔto de kɛkɛ wo me catch me ko kasa mo bia ka medina tem ayɛ waso west wɔ gon asɛm wo si yɛ ba election si nu a kan na ka disi fɔdɔ mo sɛ bɛgo muti me come what because dudu ni nyina abamu abuo de ne yɛsɛ bɛyɛ na yɛnyɛ wo opon sɛ niema fuwadi niema nyina deda
correct me ba ho no
o deda kama
Ghana fo nyina
yoyi bado bia wo wia Ghana niema no mama Ghana fo nyina sɛ simasi awia yɛyi eti kwa pa na fa so ama Ghana fo sɛ yes o mampani ka so ba o se ade yɛ obɛyɛ what committee ama committee abɛhye nkunan o rade na sɛ mo fa ho o minister na nkonya gbe wie ye said report ko agu aye na ye ne no wa gu no aye ne wa ye na ora ana motene ho otuma so dawu o senkani o so dawu boni o so na bebo dawu so nse mo dawu wo twen e mu aba na so bebo dawu ba ko ye de saa na ye 4 years na ye na fi ahaye eti niema ekọ so saa niema we enne ma ba election figures akọ bibi say no mini se bi na win de e say niema no congratulatory message but at the end of the day omra no ma ejuma se MP na no wote so no wona nima enya aye was west be difficult so ye MP a obi be so ra no pa ba ofie ana enwumra na awia abeha wo mu anu bi be ha wo ba nima so ni de nipa hotie muslims in person niema no be ba ofie bi so treat we so meet omo obi hom one ye different it will make sure so better was the predecessor they know you know one the same thing ye mpese o chebe better so na we ba ye na de enkoyi oba enkoyi esle no wonya ba no de naba on to niema ye no che niema ye ran this impany for mampani ene ne hukafo ma mi lobina no mi am cha ne sem wetima se ba bi obi ancha kese na kwa ba no ba ya ade we ma mi panimu a wotimbe tre yesa no pati onwumre enye easy ba ya ade e de me kan ne se esle no won ka bibi nche ni ku
okay
na ni munyam ne ba efatawo
very well me da say Mama Charles, do you share the same thought with this way say abato na ekoso enu a ewo ayawase is na so na tete ye no eye nipa bi omo ase wo mo areshi mu abafo mo eye party no ntia
na yes we the by election factor the film bi fi say enyama ba ku mienu bi especially oral these are food soldiers in some ways are recruitment in some way creative problems Obrempong ye namo no on say insati anya pe
yes
ebi be ministers ebi be CEOs ebi be nya eduma ye depending on the certificate obi nso no dia no I say abana ono no dia no dia ye nya man na ye see ye the competence bufu or yaw I think say minister the sector minister na kasa na defense or command or parliament na bugos na say majority leader timi twin na finje no ka
bugos ano nya den untimi pe other way
ma men send video no mama na mombo
o video bi o we no so
me send na mama na mabo na
the Nigeria minister some of come machine
yes
and they see nyina yetie
David untie
sa and send na fi you made the question na fi ye hwe
se o mo bi nsani ade ma mi o me de mi
so-called protocol
yeah so the so-called protocol onu wa twem
so-called protocol
kwajo una wane sen na me na sen na ade me so-called was it so-called protocol no wa twem yes
yenko to aba yenko bre protocol de ko
de bo abi se ebi ane ba na anane brother bi
admission se nye protocol a
yes
anko obe Nigeria minister enye lobbying anka nanu me born qualification wa BSc Agric, MSc Development in Planning, and a basic Abuabo. Now I am a member of Parliament. Constitution is say we are a member of Parliament that you are qualified can be a minister. But competence-wise, practical knowledge, say what Obrempong would tell you. With the Honorable Tobu Peter, Superintendent of Police, retired. Any Honorable Mutakami, you say, as you back on a interior minister, one of you. No man, I don't know who can I say? Means to see, I mean to me and select it. No credit because me much about this security. Any of them sense. It's a much so that 1 hour a year. Much now, much April. Much about this security. See, a kunya bar. Now, Udi to me and Buanipa. Say, I'm not focused line no more to by you are. President and own team you know, baby. Ain't no fa ministers on. Or no who mobile foul. Also, who will be more bonnet juma. Isn't it here? Say your competence are. I don't know. One guy, I could find the meetings no more. Thank you. If it's about competence, I go for the ministers. The woman now, my economy, you created a person, you know, where more competence. Only see when you go in your back. Okay, you're not single one. Okay, the kind of you're not single person when people are buying one or nobody. Okay, and then we find this year, can't see what's on bomb more than what shall if it's emergency. We'll go to do combat. We'll go combat no more. We'll go back. My ear, but sit a little money. We'll be a bit of the and the Satan lotteries. Sana dear lotteries. Satan lotteries performance and we are showing the performance at time. Maybe Satan lotteries. Some of good time. Yes. And in the lotteries. And that day, and a bon home of the chair for my one. That's a lotteries. I mean, yeah, what high? Yeah, Yabako Swaka. Nay, feast a bois. Okay. The base, the grassroots, because we are in the trenches together. So I say, okay. So we share their pain. Until now, opportunity say, but can't crash them penny for no. If they're so minded, let them act. If they think say and that's how no mayor now. Let you leave it. The consequences are with you. So I say the consequences are never. Me can't say no. I was so easy there. Me na I'm a candidate. Me I'm not biased because obi any matna ka say amena na me support no. Eno mudi kusi agoje eno mudi kusi ani mekwa agoje. Omukoto aba. Ya anche guzo ani mako. Bisa question ya nche che ya se bi etwem no yes you know Ghana for Africa for you dinema di ba in Africa ni ba bi dinema di what say ena akonesa whatever it is baba ye MP ayawa so east yes sir yes entino medre ni dodo no ni ama no congratulations. But near as a sabbath bucket, they call a mom, a Ghana Police Service. Okay. This is the second by election at IGP. You know, okay, yeah. And Ubia bit me a MPP, Diana and Abi, no moon, go, we read your mark or your press conference, a bonabaso. I think say win so. There was no casualty, nothing. Pierre Daddy. Clean. It is clear. Say, Papa no Obojuma or Ama Ghana Ayehu. They say we are from 4 cry now we are doing 2. Okay. Because you bet you some arrester wa make it. Okay, say JB Danko we. Yes. Now you IGP or Ghana. Yantimi anchi nipanto today.
Sexy don't them.
Oh. It was easy.
So much what not doing yet. One tea.
So not doing yet.
One did that. Yeah, and then I will follow case.
So you don't know. Kasai. Not doing it.
Yeah, you can't do that. You see, cross-border arrest. Uko diboni wo Nigeria. Yo nubecho. Uko Ivory Coast obecho. Upa ye ni dwane. Ye nyakasi ye becho. Upa kutu amina kusu na ye record ombecho. This is angoanga zombecho. This time
the
NDC boy we are omukunu 2020 sellers.
Okay.
Ewo Ahmed Ibrahim constituency. See we training college or school no oba na no tika mu no mo stable no.
Yes.
Boy no stable no match no.
Ewo 2020 no.
Yes. That is a working IGP. Ordinary than two so they go catch you.
Wow.
I say, your mona basso. Say, oh, ye Juma. Na be ya, you no only my fan retirement.
Now, you share is the electoral commission.
No, day.
And not day time.
And there's a Babu Bonnie easy.
What's it?
Justice Babu Bonnie easy, no.
I don't know Justice Babu.
So, there's a petition with the Abano him. And do I appoint no? I did not know you, as Ghana ye wono za na tie.
Onka se hwe nim mo say ensem na buy no insuo nyinam enough.
Insuo say no be how many gallons of insuo na open na yensa bimre no. Insuo say no pe wo sa na yensa bimre no. What Ghana ha wo ye chief justice ma mi we aton ma hwe ma sa for Central Kofi Akpafo lolo before any leak before any MP for 4 years. No matter petition about to win in any case. Then and now pay. No, what was the Chief Justice looking for? Why did not transit? Now, much your constitution from say as I never. You did bonnet dia, young family court. Na circuit court in Nimasem, High Court in Nimasem. Now, Article 71 for the bonnet we are. Young former Chief Justice, Electoral Commission for young former Chief Justice no decided their fate.
Okay.
And yes, so the Chief Justice is not deciding the fate of those people. And that he has decided. We need any other avenue. We do court 10 times, Obogu 10 times, no. That is the law. And that law is a bad law. So mostly all of us are equal before the law. Anna, so why is this discrimination? So you are protecting Obi office. Obi they will need protection in the office. Yes, sir. Is it you dare grow too much? We are jokers. It's an impeachment that will proceed here. You see what misconduct to what misconduct to. And we can't threshold. What is threshold? Threshold being in the Constitution. What defines threshold? Is threshold defined the Constitution? So we are sure we electoral community we are abokrono we are a chrono
yes.
Obi we are appointing ni obi we are say a offense rather a punishment no and a grading no yes sir. That is all. That is how it's supposed to be. And so with the bar you can't tell me say it was empty. 7 petitions. What can you not be because you want the Mensa to stay?
No, you can't do.
Yeah, I want to. Me Mensa there. Me Ghana on Kamu.
Okay.
The country we are in, I don't consider the Mensa as well.
And so no notice no go so about.
I see the new election or I could decide the results.
Okay.
Me election at the Mensa go boom in results and I do. You ask some results. No. I won't do it.
Just messing about home. I was your main cow said, aha, your TV SYZ. We are also live on Power 97.9 FM. Inside Politics, Jumedi. ana yegu so a ye ne mu edi no victory garlic mixture eye duru a wo obi a wo ye adwuma kakra obi o ya de kakra bo nse ne kuma ebo kinkinkin no wa bre na afi wo obi a won sa ne wona nyina atimi ye titiri me ba cho se sa yare wa bi wa sha se ehunu wo ni peduam dia bo modern na sha ne so say victory garlic mixture ana eba bebo na say dizziness and also tete wa me ba cho bo modern na won sanka victory garlic mixture ne bi na afi nom na entimi mboa wo blood circulation ewo ni peduam nom duwa na untini mu nyina asisi enti moja ntimi ni afurusane nkoma ewo wonsem wo wutirimu ntine nemu wonemu obabia bebacho so pesa moja no edi afurusane ye ewo nipadua mu na abribia nipadua nya hoden na ede ko adwuma bade a ma wonsantimi ka aye victory garlic mixture ne bi na ntimi enfemboa Anian Enterprise womo ene ye victory garlic mixture no ukọ kan chicken so kwa me ba che ubenya bi wo bo modern na friend number we na fe on sentiment victory garlic mixture bi na onso nom na hontimi to 0201 293 280 sorry 0201 293 280 0201 293 280 and 0242 545 633 0242 545 633 na fe on setimi aka victory garlic mixture ne be na wanom se ope baabi na wakwa dajuju wa home ajuju ni pedua woni woyere woni wadamfo woni wunu achese mo pe baabi a mo be fifie na so mbesa ko fie mu a ho ye nika pa de amebacho Safari Valley Eco Resort ana make for the ama wanyumre we ya serene environment a woduru wono mo a wa be hunu se aha nom de aha eye kama yie pa wo mu wadu kroma krapem ani ye okugwa krapem empatem wa wonya ewuram wodan hope bo Safari Valley Eco Resort a ho ye kama yie pa mo man made lake a eno no ubetimi boat keto ho kra ubetimi atena so na o ride na woni wo kan bi am bonkomo be ba cho ho ye kama yie pa wo mu zoo eno harmless animals o mo na ho a ubetimi anenam ho asoso bi mu kra na jese eno no nso ni nyina atimi aboa wo bra wo ji wa home e wo Safari Valley Eco Resort e bia na pesa wo ye wedding pesa wo ye yie pesa wo ye party ope conference juma for mo pe be bia conference Safari Valley Eco Resort one more nice place mo angasa m kodu amani betimi age for number we na fe nchiremu aka bia no mo friendo mo na ko ho na fe ahomgie bia opedwumade bia apese wuni no wo mo ndomo na wo ma undi e wo honom 0596 914 394 0596 914 394 any omo number ofre mo mejo so na obetimi akom website www.safarivalleyresort.com safarivalleyresort.com na fe wo metimi ajo so na senior wo pe baby ai hoye kama holiday weekends ana vacation na wajo ahome o man Ghana mo nyina be wa adwen se bia wa abrochire kra no Safari Valley Eco Resort ombebo ye pa yenkoso na fe yentoa ene yenkomodie ne so koyo me ba ho Nyame Yadma Friday, Independence Day, Ghana did 69 years. So far, Omane Bobia, Nafi, ye koye nimono. Then now, Juni 24, my penny, Abanye T. Belgium, so what they to talk with a bit to me, Abuano, Mino, a good swap and time up every day.
And check you for Nasha for. Now, baby, we are not what on crime and people for no. Says, who honor, yet the idea among such as this one to answer so. We had the more before from all Cheswa, and would do overcome once them. Say, yeah, now you are the papa. And I said, would be ban when you can be able to, oh, as soon as he was on, she said, papa, a child being dear, would be a begatum. What's your bone? I'm a man, you woman. So, I box site, I in a box site, so high.
Yes.
Edema Omampaninia, Ibrahim Mama, one was starting an MPB by. Or Baba G said money for Ibrahim. Okay, yes. Yet my China for Ecosi say China for it to two papas. Meanwhile, Branty Juma, what the shotgun for the boy gun for, and now, social media, Sabium Sabianado, or more brother, or more Sabium Sabianado, or Mungani Pabiasa and Impake. Or Munaka said to Ibrahim Mama. Ibrahim Mama Yan Sika, the car engineers and planet. Okaya. Womampani ko 4 time chinyi now if you obey MPP coalition support to NDC election support or support to do na I remember in Nakufa the first election baby obi ancha kese nkoma no o lose election Ibrahim Mahama sata MPP for nso mu saba biko nyeska of $100,000 at time Ibrahim Mahama for $100,000 when the Coco Jan Coco board chief executive when Diaby and the coyer and on the command and Kufado Nima anajo and on command so collection what bread was soon we as a come do and what the bread and nanandi oh that's my boy thank you God bless you God bless you yes I'm telling you now the bro feel came and what questions on Yanko the money in the office Gabi no we 2 million actually everything is no wabua MPP abua ndisi abua MPP abua ndisi aye nhihye enyuma wo Ghana ha wo ye nyina wo de bua Ghana fo wonye bibi mfa nko baabi na Nyankopon ada ro mamomremu ayi plane wo da plane na entisa okoto car wo kwa ho ibi car bokoto na pese customize bibia dashboard ni ade enu nye ne ukwa ye be more time
kojo but Old member of parliament Vincent Ekwasefua was say ntidie ye hunu wo man Ghana ha ni na Obama na ne check kura sometimes oko banka na abounce
what do me baba no
say see ade what private jet within a year ne bra ebeye man
o enu make obi on ma sabi we no at parliament no at oni part to Obama search person as akura na no lumba semba ya no odi akiri we no makoto mu hemra asefo da ben asefo ye nipa da ben asefo bobra da bi o twi mi na twi ni o so twi ni otomase bia wo different way a nya da ban ni ye ka twi because da ben we nipa
nya teni
da ben no bobra da ben asefo ya asefo we na won nam ye from ahani ya ko party headquarters to wo ye ka brand crofo bobra ayen hwehwe Ibrahim Amamu abobra wo ye obi a enka man MPP fo bi the chairman sabonsum bi wo mo kwa adari mu adokofo mu bi nko bia bebusa question bi na nya we so bisa we popular na pesa collection nya sem bia na ka de be collection e be denti mpu obi a wo Ghana na ni se Ibrahim Mahama e bra wa body nya de ketwa na wo hwe in worth enema wo a e nasem or that play in 2024 South Indies in no power MPP in the seven war parliament now cancel fun we ya near 20 agijus need say nipa we o tafofo yin anko to aba na to aba manipa we so lead mu wonya research wonya bibia o so no aba setting no cancel fun no kofie Ibrahim Mahama bra bo a wa body shisha wa shisha MPP from chairman to grassroots omu nyina akọ ni fia na yokojiska obia I'm telling you me come with a fact obi oso nko Ibrahim Mahama fie nko jiska empanifo no omu fe program iso wa chef Kufa do so atra baby youth organizer for no more all the even some of the MPs mo collection na mo ko we you obi ono hwe kotoko hwe has obuo mu nyina fam say ye nyina Ghana for na okokoto brani wani wuti asemo kai okoto ni wa wuti asemo kai asemo kai ye ne say old one akanu eno dia be ambulance abaye nyina sebia mu sebia nya ado so obi yare ana sebi bitu obi ana ehia emergency wo ba bia eno ne be yisu enya be ko fane wote eyo no na de o eyo no na de bi o se o de magana yanye asemsi wo ba bia na anu ana obi de kidney ni ade o hwe o mu no saa ne ma ni nyina ne ye nyina ebe ma mo bon krofo keke o fon krofo do mutu kwai what ma say na anu ana nipa bi ni yare o form do ko different country etini one akoto nya na bi o be use old one no e dey applicant krofo do mo ko different country ani akohwe mu
all wasema wo kan Dr. Ibrahim Mahama wono ankasa wakasa dia fasa asemi ye ntie ne mrate ampasa ni old plane no wo dia ma Ghana say ambulance ye hwe video ne mra obra na okasa. How do you feel about your old plane right now?
My old plane right now, my old plane is an air ambulance now. Emergency air ambulance.
Nice one.
For every Ghanaian.
Okay.
For me and for every Ghanaian.
Thank you.
My old plane right now, my old plane is an air ambulance now. Emergency air ambulance.
Nice one.
For every Ghanaian.
Okay.
For me and for every Ghanaian.
Enti Dr. Ibrahim Mahama ana wote so no anga se bi na num to no waka no say ni old plane no ni jet no wo de che Ghana se yemfanye air ambulance me nyame yadman next week me ho bedodo me Obrempong me ho bedodo
your project Kumase last 2 weeks ye Kumase e mo se me brother bekasa say jafa family ambulance ya ye nkwa de o your programs we here we are comfort be bia what adon abranti they be want to do that abranti wa dream papa o man abranti wa hihye papa ma Ghana what ma say me no ka say dudu omo yare nyina yare
for the private jet ni air
ambulance ni nyina ye ni su ni nyina won to ye wotuma say and now me no ka say now one of the heavy ambassador soon the Friday one of the plane and then 4 or 5 days e ka so 1 hour in TC form wotuma say it is a plane e ka so 1 hour ye ntri modin it's a preparing agimpa. That's what we are. Second nano and night Monday I got some program. What's your back about 3 times? Could you about them say for chair? Next we do come as me about the mabisi. Near by now from when he passes in 9 years. Near any papa say, well, yeah, the boy in a bit of him. Ibrahim was papa. We are no bit sassy for. Everybody and quite drama no be a sabinum. Or your member. Oh, I mean, Yankophobia knows that many parliament are saying no Tiagumo. And obi onu ntimi hwe de yire onu ntimi hwe amane yire gya no obi wura hwe machine esi for enti no bombardier what was it bombardier global enti no 1500 what was it your friend is saying esi for me what and who there here sekeke eti o man ka di mo pa de papa yeah China ni bi na be ya adwuma no discard ko no ko develop na mo pe eti the Americans Ibrahim ya dana se ya ka che no say onye biem onye na bia ne de e wo ha de ye play we go ya be fu bi o fu ni wani ya be fu we bi by all we am say Ibrahim nya we ya be father ya be fu play we bi na we what ma say NPP nkokra form bi bi mu nyina ya fo nko ayai fofa wo mu nyina ka dem Ibrahim adiade to ambula mu ko ro de mbeko and this for person am rante mu loki ko de mi da se Ibrahim na mi manage organizer ade ma people amanyo ko no e wa ya so
but on a more serious note yes so Ibrahim as an individual no to me echo no more year play man customize man I think that the private managers and a business they should get serious. We play to me carry 1 hour. Play because I sit tired and shoot maybe or basically no cool.
I'll try my best.
What is that? They should get serious. Minister of
Commercial Flight TV.
Sure. Aviation free. Aviation free. Mo make sure. Sa second hand. You know, muda we buga na this is a end. Never fan for mu.
Na no manafu baako me ehu ya ima mo we ofu ya nyango bo ofu de akokuma se e paja ni mo te pon bibi eguna kwadi na papa gen ground and o sa begui fam mo yima yo e dia we ejuma yi e da no me any pediful bi I don't know if I should be say their name na if you Accra ye kokuma se ohene ye ba bedunu flight ya ba form ma ya be touch down wo me hu ya na de asam man mo
yeah I no pay I said no pay
akoyo ukra rebe ho me yem se me ma me ami hu se ene ma afi me ko na me hu ya form kwan no so form ye wo be che so ye what ma say na no sikani ba ko ka form no afi ni we ye no ofre cheche ba bia ni sika na niam ho what ma say who dey katia no afi we so what ma say the miss calls one other day or cheba bi bia wo 1 hour wo cheche enti say I be atimia ya mu betimia ye mu dia jiska kakra mu dia jiska be 3-4 years mu ko negotiate na mu pefo from
system you don't need me who what for na ye 3 na wo di ye kwa e yes ni say be kona wo delay am for 1 hour 2 hours afina muko miemu na David munya sa agro ni you don't play with you don't play with people's life
taking them empire so empire we use am twa 3 hours from Kumasi to Accra empire ko dai do excuse you catch anypa na players say 2 5 o'clock we time to 8 o'clock I'm saying empire ko ma chance mfana nsine so
ona say I video na I omfanto na
open so replay
that
okay
82% of them have gone through that without any qualms, and it is a better system because it takes away all the human interference and takes away all the corrupt activities that used to go on. I can assure you, the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will not sit whilst others go through the hell of dread process others sit home, and then they just correct that, and the name of so-called protocol, they get dumped when those who qualify go back home. We are taking everybody through the system. You come, you go through the body selection, we check your certificate, you do the aptitude test, you do medicals, because many of our young and die, but because they signed the undertaking, we don't even talk about it. Many people go for military training, they die. They go for these other services training. And I'm sure most of my colleagues who have been ministers, they will tell you, they go and die because they have conditions that will not warrant them to go for the exercise. Many of them don't, in the past, they won't do it. We are insisting that you have to do all that. So that even if you have to be helped, let's say the minority that wants someone to be helped, he must go through and be qualified before even if you have to be helped, So please, stop deceiving the ordinary Ghanaian. We know what we are doing. We are making sure that all the corn men and women are taken out. They don't get the opportunity to sit. Just last weekend, Mr. Speaker, 2 prison officers were arrested because they were trying to assist 14 applicants through the process. They were arrested. When we started, there were about 4 or 5 arrests. That's why you are not hearing people have been duping others, because we are vigilant and we are watching. Yes, we should know our country has a challenge of unemployment, but in our research agenda, the security services, you must have.
Interior Minister na Otis Okasana, Honorable Muntaka Mubarak Mohammed, Anna Otis Okasana. You 2 minutes.
Ona we full
2 minutes.
We control exams and go Interior Minister. Say competence. This is the ordinary. Whether man can or you minister. One can ya canan to so because your competence and you will not be Interior Minister. What about now we Interior Minister? Now we see what part 2 prison officers too. What did you do to them? What prison officers two are no more person what did he do to them? Abetting crime. Yes, sir. Obi no watching now. Have you processed those people to court? Who don't have a court? Have they charged them? Or what charges are for no? And if the minority that wants to be helped, the person must go through the process and qualify. Will be our court process in our qualify and help when the man. Which help will you give to somebody who have gone through the process and is qualified? Where do you get that? You see, you want to eliminate human error or human influence, human interferences. We. So how deal we? Problem it will give to the NDC 20%. At the end of this recruitment exercise, 20% of NDC food soldiers will be aggrieved. Omo try results no ke. What my results no mark ke. Mamuta can mark you no for results no metuga. You will hear them.
Results so Oma publishing and there.
Publishing
Oma date category A, B, C. Ye kwa ni mi nyina no obe yin kakran na afi obi ehu no stand.
Party for no town to ya me no mo. Basin tele no mo. Mo na mo 5,000 K men and women. Mo men no mo mo za no green ame. Mo men no mo yo mo sa no.
Kedase. Charles McCarthy, chief editor the Hawk newspaper, and a fee Kwajo Yeboah, former youth organizer. Edema MPP Amanyo Kuno ayo also was to work on penny for me no anom be kan ye ho dwuma inside politics dwuma die so enenso na afi nsemo a etwagu ni nyina no wo mode emu nkyiremu esene fata etimi ba wakwa Mr Kevin Asante me producer afi Willie Francis ne Prince of Osumo ana gina camera na chi so kwa MCR ana Kofi Asante to okwa MCR Mr Ralph Jampo ana afi Mr Peter Cranton Yimano Kusi Yimano Nete Abbas wo mu nyina na ahyehye TV ne so ade ama na afi dwumadi na aye kama ade ama me akasa me di dwumadi hu chame me di ndi enke Obrempong the grassroots president okwap Mike Ania Nyankopon ya adoma wo chena ye besa ahia ewo dwumadi sabe die news team na ready and same aka nyina wo mo so wo mo de ba no mo de aba besomo makramo